there's no case there, to restart in a hugely significant way, potentially finding the emails that would reflect on her intent from the beginning and not speak about it would require an act of concealment, in my view.
Comey testified to Congress Wednesday that it would have been catastrophic to keep Congress in the dark about developments in the Hillary Clinton email investigation that emerged close to Election Day. In an interview yesterday, Hillary Clinton blamed part of her loss on Comey's announcement. On Wall Street, the Dow by 8 points to 20,957. The NASDAQ dropped 23. The S&P lower by 3. Oil up 16 cents to $47.82 a barrel. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals, too. Call right now. 800-648-9175. 800-648-9175. 800-648-9175. That's 800-648-9175.
Tonight! The Rock says he's going to help change the Jungle Cruise attraction at Disney parks, but Disney says that isn't happening. Disney also says they have no plans of putting Guardians of the Galaxy in California's Tower of Terror. Disney has released a 3D Haunted Mansion phone case. Damn it, everything's a screen now!
I hope Cormac's more funny.
Disneyland Paris is going to start a paid Fast Pass service because paid admission service has been going so well. You've read WDW News Today. Now you experience the 50th episode of WDW News Tonight.
Live from Orlando, Florida, WDWNT.com, the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, presents the WDW News Tonight 50th episode spectacular. Now, here are your hosts, Tom Corliss and Nicholas Cicero.
Hooray, fake applause, yay!
Rough start.
Yeah, those are not apparently good. So,
I
why
thought they were
start now? It's been 50 episodes, right? I'm Tom Corliss. You're not. Nicholas Cicero in there. Michelle, thank you for the lovely introduction.
You're welcome.
Sharing control duties, Jason Diffendahl, Michael Batista. Thank you, guys.
Hey, howdy. Hey.
Welcome to our 50th episode. We've been doing this for over a year now, 50 episodes. It's been over a year because Nick and I like to take a lot of the time off. So, but we're celebrating tonight. So, yeah.
In fact, speaking of time off, we won't be here next week.
Then now everyone's going to tune out and realize, well, it's not even going to be on.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Next week. We got 3 hours tonight.
That's true, we do.
And
we have a show like next weekend.
Yes.
We have to talk
Oh,
about
that's
that.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Special edition.
Anyway, and now the news brought to you by TeePublic. If you didn't like the opening jokes, I got some bad news.
Don't worry, Karnak's on the way, I think. So.
Oh, is he? I always miss him.
No, I saw him. I saw him in the parking lot.
Okay. Yeah. You and him both like to hang around parking lots. It's the thing you both share. Anyway, the Los Angeles Times is reporting that Walt Disney World is planning a pilot program to begin later this year to transport cast members in the cast-only parking lots using autonomous electric vehicles. I don't know why this is such a big deal. Walt Disney World buses are practically driverless now. So better off with that one, maybe. That wasn't as good as the jokes in the opening. It really wasn't.
No, I was kind of laughing at Jason's laugh. He kind of came in there. It's like, I should laugh at that probably.
Well, there's the car.
Love it.
Which is also what every European drives, I believe.
How many people can that fit?
2 Americans, 8 Europeans. Could be wrong. If the pilot program goes well, the driverless shuttles could be rolled out to public areas in 2018. So they're afraid a Wall-E character will run over a guest's foot. But hey, let's automate cars, right? I butchered that. Let's just start the whole 3 hours.
No.
Start over. The state of Florida has relatively few restrictions on driverless vehicle deployment on privately owned land, or restrictions on anything for that matter. Murder your kids, it's okay. What?
Too soon. I don't know.
The vehicles
Probably
would
not.
be. Well, we're not supporting it.
She did. I mean, she killed her kid.
I'm not saying it's okay.
No.
The vehicles would be geofenced, which means they would be restricted. I believe geofence is also what the government refers to Nick's restraining order. He's geofenced into his home. It means they'd be restricted to designated areas only.
Too close to the Typhoon Lagoon wave pool now.
Yeah. So geofence means they'd be restricted to designated areas only, which have been fully mapped and loaded into the vehicle's navigation system. This geofencing, along with cameras, radar, and laser sensors, would ensure the safety of passengers and those around the vehicle. For the record, cameras, radar, and laser sensors are also not allowed into previews of Pandora, the world of Apple. Just in case you're wondering. Nick, can you imagine this world of autonomous transportation?
Oh, glorious.
I have one question. Where will we get rumors from? No bus driver.
Wow.
Randy Rumor's going to be laid off.
That's scary.
There'll be the My Randy Experience app, which will just give you automated rumors.
Nice.
Right?
Well, isn't that what the Disney Uber drivers are for now?
There you go. Yeah, they'll be the new. Although, what's going to be
Those
the
are
use of
automated,
them if they'll be automated too? Disney released a video showing off their most advanced audio animatronics figure to date this week. It's Bob Chapek.
Michelle still hasn't looked up who Bob
I still don't
Chapek
know who
is.
that is.
I'm joking. It's the shaman at the end of the Navi River journey, as those who have been on the ride are calling it the one good thing at the end of the Navi River journey.
Oh.
Aw.
Seriously, what kind of terrible ride has a few sets, some screens, and then builds to just one audio animatronic figure at the end? It's going to drive me ape. Or bananas. Or insert other ape or monkey synonym. Anyway. The animatronic is playing drums and singing at the end of the attraction, and many are already assuming that this figure won't last very long. Not because it's complicated, but because it's singing and playing music makes her equity. For all my cast members out there. Anyway. Remember in Jam and Jungle, they made the performers on the float stop hitting the fake instruments because if they actually touched them, they'd have to pay them entertainment money?
Wow.
That was a
I didn't
real
know
thing.
that.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
fun.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Disney has unveiled much of the merchandise for Pandora, the world of Avatar over the last week, including tails, ears, and shirts that allow you to look like a Na'vi. It's great because then you could sing. I'm going to show them dancing or no? There we go.
Oh.
You can play other things with the tail, but it's probably best if we don't talk about it.
Oh.
Probably the first sexual reproductive organ produced by the Walt Disney Company. We'll move on. 1999. It's a steal. And you get your EP discount. Anyway. One line of merchandise features paintings of Pandora at night, meant to look like they were made by Thomas Kincaid on his drunkest evening. There's also the cave. Jason really liked that one. There's also the cave painting collection, the first merchandise collection drawn by first graders. Or me. See, the first graders or me drew that. I'm not sure. Another collection is the Shaman of Song collection, which is actually going to be shipped directly to the Orlando premium outlets. They have an Ace outlet store there. It's not allowed to be in the Disney outlet store. It's its own Ace Hardware and Ace Alpha Centauri Expeditions outlet shop at the premium outlets. Check it out. It's next to Tommy Hilfiger.
Is that still there?
It's across from the Annie Ann's and the Orange Juliet. Enjoy.
Yum.
About a year ago, a reliable source informed us that Disney was looking to build a new luxury resort in the Magic Kingdom area, one that would have a large volcano at the center of it. Around the volcano would be all manners of recreational activities, including pools, slides, lazy river, dining areas, live entertainment, and more. Among the entertainment would be a ceremony where guests sacrifice their money to Bob Iger at the top of the volcano. Please don't overlay Tower of Terror. Please, we'll give you anything. Rumors have circulated that the volcano would actually, it's actually a roller coaster. People think it's going to be a roller coaster and not a hotel. But it'll more likely be a hotel because money. The Incredibles Super Dance Party that has taken over Rocket Tower Plaza stage in Tomorrowland of the Magic Kingdom will finally came to an end on April 30th, 2017. So now you can hear the last scene of Carousel of Progress again. You ever been in there? The walls like vibrate. You're trying to watch this guy blow up a turkey. And walls are shaking. The offering will be replaced by the Cosmic Dance Party sometime in the spring, but no date or further details have been announced as of yet. So don't worry, Nick. You could still go clubbing and looking for girls again at the Magic Kingdom real soon.
Sweet.
See you real soon.
Gotta hit on those CPs. Why do you have a picture of the Groot cupcake pulled up?
Oh,
we're not even going to talk about that. Like I see Jason.
I think it's cute.
That wasn't cute.
So
Cute.
it was good. It was all right. It was a new kind of cupcake. It was a cookies flavored cupcake.
Cookies flavor.
Yeah, so almost like like not with chocolate chips, but like just the cookie, like a Chips Ahoy kind of flavor. In the just the cupcake itself, not including the icing. The icing was in like Oreos, cookies and cream. It's pretty good. It of course replaced the Tower of Terror cupcake. For those unaware.
Tom, I'm just reading the news. I don't like.
I'm not talking about that.
You're watching me, and I'm reading the site. Don't you want me to like read the news on the site and be up to date?
We should definitely have this discussion in the middle of the show. Anyway,
Tom gets all his hits.
A Mr. Incredible meet and greet will be offered in the meantime, May 1st through the 18th. We assume that means the new dance party will debut May 19th, which is still before the opening of Pandora, the World of Avatar. That might be the last one of those we ever do.
Ooh. Oh.
That could be
sad.
it. Michelle looks
You got
depressed.
2 hours
It was
and
sad. I like
45
this
minutes
song.
yet.
Either she's depressed about that or that we have a third hour tonight. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. That or Wish is going away.
That is most likely it. Did it go longer that time?
Yeah,
It was-
I let
It
the
sure
entire
did.
30 seconds play.
So
that
when
time.
this doesn't legally clear YouTube later, we know why.
Oops. No, you can go up to 30 seconds.
Tell that to YouTube.
Oh.
Based on the success of the annual March Magic promotion from Disney Parks and DisneyStore.com, Disney will be introducing a similar event in the fall. Those who ordered March Magic t-shirts that were successfully delivered were given cards. So a few of you were given cards to promote a new event called Fantasyland Football, which has different icons from either Walt Disney World Wonders or the Disneyland Dreamers. There's only one problem. Who's going to explain to Disney fans what fantasy football is?
I can.
Or football?
Or sports.
Yay, sports. Yeah, I've got 2 fantasy football trophies, so I could
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Wow. You're that good, huh? Nice.
All right. Starting May 17th, guests visiting Walt Disney World Resort can celebrate in a new way, not in an add-on dessert party. Something different. At all Walt Disney World-owned table service restaurants across the resort, you'll be able to purchase a Mickey celebration cake. These cakes will not be available at the third-party restaurants on property. That means you, Paddlefish, you don't get a cake. Paddlefish. No. Bad Paddlefish.
Or paddlefish.
Bad.
He just wants a cake.
Can't have a cake. How would he even eat the cake? It'd just get all over his nose.
Can't have your
All over
cake
his
and eat
paddle.
it too.
Yeah.
It'd be
didn't you know?
paddle cake. Which I believe is also a
patty
game
cake.
kids play.
That's patty cake.
Oh.
That's for burgers.
Maybe you could explain
That's
that to
for
me and
burgers.
fantasy football. These
We do
cakes.
have 3 hours, so.
So that's hour 3. Hour 3, we're going to learn about fantasy football. Stick around. These cakes are going to be for sale for $35 a cake or $84 less than a Disney After Hours ticket, and serve approximately 4 to 6 guests or 1 to 2 bloggers. They did the conversion for you. You're welcome. These cakes come in decadent chocolate, sweet white chocolate, and Navi blueberry cheesecake.
No
of course.
way.
No,
Come on.
that's not real.
Okay.
You can have a personalized message attached to Mickey's ear that can read, "Congratulations, happy birthday, it's over," or the one Bob Iger sent to Tom Staggs, "Better luck next time," or whatever the special occasion is that you're celebrating. Reservations for the cake begin May 17th, which is still before the opening of Pandora, the world of Avatar. Celebration cakes can be added to a new or existing dining reservation or by inquiring at a Walt Disney World Resort concierge desk or restaurant podium. Day of quantities are limited, so make arrangements prior to dining, unless you're eating at Mama Melrose, which in case you're not going to get through your entree, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Yikes.
Someone in the chat said 2 bloggers and put a smiley face. Okay.
Not the
Someone
young
also
face?
said, "I'm pushing it tonight. The FCC is listening." Did I say anything that doesn't clear?
Not at this time of night.
Yeah.
Reproductive organ thing was kind
I'm
of.
pretty sure you could say those words on the radio.
You can.
Yeah, I think
Like,
you
that's
can.
not what Disney fans think are dirty words, and what are actually dirty words are 2 very different things. In hour 3, I'll
Cotton-headed
review.
Mini muggins.
Hour 3, we're gonna. What are you talking about? What did you say?
Called you a cotton-headed mini muggins.
You better watch out. You almost said something we can't say on the air there. You know, already lost control of this show.
3 hours.
Someone in the chat put up a shirt with a paddlefish.
Yes.
Johnny Depp showed up in the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction at Disneyland last week. Funny, I thought they got rid of the scene where the women are running from pirates.
They run towards Johnny Depp.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Michelle, you should read the news.
Yeah, well, yeah, but still.
Yeah.
I still know plenty of people who would run towards him.
All right. I'm gonna keep moving. That's awkward. My joke's been sabotage. Depp's appearance was a publicity stunt for promotion of Dead Men Tell No Tales, the 5th movie in the Pirates film series. The 4th, if you've forgotten, the 4th exists like the rest of the world. So, there you go. Someone said the joke I should have made is he's not. There's a scene where his ex-wife's lawyers are chasing him.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, I thought mine was good.
That was better though.
When I did the focus group earlier today, it tested well. Tested really well. Anyway. Disney California Adventure will celebrate the opening of Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout 1 day before its official debut with a special hard ticket event. Guests will be able to ride the new attraction throughout the party, enjoy a live DJ spinning an awesome mix, and meet Marvel superheroes. There will also be a panel with some of the Imagineers who worked on Mission Breakout, including the lead pipe designer. Inside the animation building, you'll be able to learn how to draw one of your favorite superheroes, or more likely, Olaf with the cape. Should be really fun. Guests will receive a 15. So that's the one that gets everything. Guests will receive a $15 food and beverage voucher, a decoder card to help them figure out the ride's facade, and a tote bag with a limited edition pin, hat, and comic book for attending. The event's going to be held May 26th from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Tickets are $150 each. That's $19 more than a Disney After Hours ticket. And the price is the same for people of any age, so suck it, kids. Parking is not
21.
Parking is not included, but guests are able to enter DCA up to 1 hour before the start of the party to get a head start on complaining about everything. You can get in that guest relations line at 6 o'clock if you want.
What is
Look
that supposed
I
to
don't know.
be?
It's so blurry. It's actually there. It is.
It is.
I think it's really pretty in person. I think people are greatly
It's shiny.
mistaken. I actually got a text from someone today. Someone I used to work with went out there today, and he goes, it's actually kind of good looking in person. I said, yeah, I know. You need to have an open mind, folks. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, claimed that he met with Disney Imagineers to talk about changes coming to the Jungle Cruise at Disney parks to tie in with his upcoming Jungle Cruise movie. Disney has since said that they discussed no such changes, but then The Rock gave the PR guy the rock bottom, and the changes are back on.
I wish I had the Rock's theme music right now.
The Rock says, I was going to sing it for you.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? That's all I know.
I'm not gonna. Come on, who doesn't want to see The Rock give the hippo the people's elbow? Animal Crew, you can't shoot a hippo.
Is that the rock bottom?
Elbow. No, the rock bottom. He grabs people with his arm and then drops them.
Oh.
People's elbow is very complicated. He stands over them.
Do you want me to come in there? We could do it.
No, it's because you'd have to lay on the floor. We can't do it. He throws an elbow pad into the crowd, runs over the guy twice, and then elbow drops him. It's very complicated. I'm not even joking. That's really what it is.
The people's elbow.
Though I think they already started on these changes, though. I rode the other day, Trader Sam had one eyebrow raised. So many people are saying they still think The Rock will be added to the attraction despite this, but I wouldn't take it for granted.
Nah.
It's not
favorite kind of joke.
It's not a done deal. It's not.
Yeah, good stuff.
Can we cement this with another?
It's one of my bolder jokes.
Yes.
Nice.
I think it really rocks. Anyway. Sandstone. We're going to move on now. Starting in May, Disneyland Paris will introduce a paid Fast Pass service. Will reportedly be at a cost of 90 euros per day for unlimited Fast Passes, or 30 euros less than a Disney After Hours ticket. It also... I don't know what's that I made the joke or that I legitimately converted that earlier today. I don't know what's worse. It'd also be 15 euros for a single Fast Pass in case you really need to ride that off-the-shelf indie coaster. Man, I can't wait. Here's 15 euros. Thankfully.
You're literally killing Nick right now.
Like you're gonna stand in front of the ride and be like, that's a long wait. You're gonna walk all the way to guest relations, buy a single Fast Pass, and go all the way back. I mean, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Maybe they'll just have vending machines right at the front.
Maybe they'll bring back ticket booths, which never existed in the history of Paris.
Why am I so glowy?
That's right.
What do you, you're glowy?
Oh, look at my camera. Put it back on there.
You're shiny.
I am.
You're shiny.
Is it the light?
Yeah.
So shiny. I'd rather be shiny.
Like Tom, knock it away. I can't reach it. I'm short.
What did I knock away the lights?
You're gonna come in here and move my light.
Oh,
during the break.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I continue?
Oh yeah.
Thankfully, the current Fast Pass system isn't going anywhere, but this seems to be going hand in hand with the recent changes to the annual pass structure in Paris. Shanghai Disney Resort is currently the only other Disney property that offers such a service, but they also let people poop in the queue for free. So I mean,
Oh, you guys had a problem with this earlier. Just wait. We still have the match game and Cornac, and
I think are you laughing because there's a poop joke in match game?
Well, no, I'm just saying it gets worse as the night goes on.
Oh, it certainly
That's
does.
what people are counting on.
Yeah.
And that's the news. Michelle, who brings us the news?
Well, the news is brought to you by TeePublic. Don't forget to shop apparel and accessories for Disney fans through WDWNT and TeePublic. Just go to WDWNT.com and click the TeePublic ad to shop from hundreds of designs for t-shirts, phone cases, prints, and more, including exclusive WDWNT and WDW News Tonight logo apparel, as well as original creations such as Punzel's Poopers, Captain EO Crunch, Seven, Indigenous Pandora Ale, and more. Make the most of tonight's commercial breaks and shop through our extensive collection. TeePublic, an official partner of WDW News Tonight.
I already bought my IPA shirt for opening day.
Yeah, it was a big seller. I'm really surprised. I think a lot of people plan on wearing that opening day. Nick, we've got a huge show tonight. So much stuff coming up. The match game, Jeopardy. Tom, Nick, and Michelle are angry about things.
We are.
Yeah, we got so much on this 3-hour special coming up. Join us. We'll be right back here on WDW News Tonight. Nearly everyone loves Italian food, but those people who love true, authentic Italian go to Tony's Town Square Cafe. It's because owner and chef Tony Ragu offers home-cooked food from his hometown, Toledo, Ohio. He is 1/8 Italian. Locally sourced Cask Connection freezer items are combined with prepackaged ingredients imported only from the OBT Winn-Dixie, along with mangled recipes from nearly unreadable Buitoni labels. Whether it's quote-unquote pizza or that soup of the day which just hasn't changed in 14 years, taste for yourself at Tony's Town Square, just steps away from that hat store that sells pins. Come taste what the guide map is calling Italian food, only at Tony. And maybe at Portobello.
Buy local, shop local, locally grown or produced. Over the past few years, more and more people have become aware of and interested in not only where they spend their money, but from where their products come. This is Robin Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory, and since our company was founded over 25 years ago, we have been providing our customers with exactly that, a locally manufactured product from a locally owned and operated company. The Original Mattress Factory was founded on the principle of producing quality mattresses in our own factory and selling them directly to the consumer, right here in Orlando. We take tremendous pride in being able to offer you a great value on quality, hand-built, and locally made mattresses at our everyday low factory direct prices. So for a true local mattress experience, come to our factory and see for yourself. You can also stop by an Original Mattress Factory store near you or visit us at originalmattress.com to see how we make mattresses right here in Orlando.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? You should know the credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies would rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-518-4020. 800-518-4020. That's 800-518-4020.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a very special night as we have a great visitor from the Far East. The famous seer, sage, all-knowing, all-seeing, and lead designer of Universal's Volcano Bay Water Theme Park. Ladies and gentlemen, Cornac the Magnificent.
May nothing happen on your Pandoran boat ride.
Thank you, Cornac. Am I Nick?
Yes. Because Cornac could not foresee to change the name on the script yet again. So please continue, Michelle, as Nick.
All right, so now in my hands, I hold a stack.
I love this camera angle, by the way.
What? Oh, is that my camera?
This is Nick vision. This is what Nick sees the whole show, what you're seeing right now. Across the way. I can turn the camera. Hold on.
I
have. There
Sorry,
we go.
guys. Michelle's
There we go.
In my hands, I have hermetically sealed envelopes.
They're sealed. Yep.
Hermetically.
Yep,
They're
hermetically.
closed.
They have been stored in a pickle jar at a non-Guardians of the Galaxy themed Tower of Terror since noon today. No one knows the contents of these envelopes, but you, in your incredibly divine way, will ascertain the answers without ever before seeing the questions inside these envelopes. Correct, sir?
Indeed.
Well, anyone can plainly see that these envelopes are sealed.
Yes, they're sealed.
So
They are not cheap envelopes that continue to pop open, provided by AM 660, 1055 FM, or any affiliates of the Salem Communications Group.
that is correct. So now are you ready to divine the answers for the questions enclosed in these said envelopes?
Yes, please hand Kordak the first envelope.
Your wish is my command.
Try to not knock Kornak's feather off.
Yeah, I just put that up there. Please don't.
28th anniversary.
28th anniversary. The whole thing fell apart.
This week marks how many years since the announcement of Pandora, the World of Avatar? 28th anniversary.
The next sealed envelope.
Shut up, Nick. I'm trying to divine answers.
Sorry.
Wishes.
Ooh, wishes.
What would need to come true for Universal to get a ride with physical show scenes? I wish there was just something you could touch.
You could wish.
The next envelope, sir.
That's how this goes. Keep going through.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you talk a little bit.
Thank you, Nick.
Wow.
Michelle standing in as Nick. Pongu.
Pongu.
Yes. Pongu.
What was the first video game on Pandora? I would have also accepted the question, what does Nick think the name of the dog is in 101 Dalmatians?
Did you play it on the Avatar?
Oh, tough studio.
Yeah.
Are we done? Any more jokes
I think
related
I'm
to
good.
video games and or Avatar?
Good.
I never foresaw Nick being funny. I think that's going to happen. The purple wall.
The purple wall.
Those kids take pictures with it. Magic Kingdom. It's the hip thing to do. What was Grimace's high school nickname?
Grimace also play football?
He's a big guy.
Yeah, he could play football.
I assumed he played
It's a
football.
tackle.
It was Ronald McDonald State.
Lamont.
They were the McFlurries. That was the team name.
Sounds delicious. Can we order some of those to go?
The Fighting McFlurry.
Watch out, they bite.
Oh.
Oh, great, Cornac.
Envelope is sealed. Guardians of the Galaxy are breaking out. Guardians of the Galaxy are breaking out. How is Universal explaining in story why there is a hole in the Volcano Bay volcano? Guardians of the Galaxy are breaking out.
I like that.
Busting out of this volcano. Gonna put pipes. There's already pipes all over that volcano,
Yeah.
actually.
Really? Pipes? Some pipes in the movie.
Pipes are calling.
Oh, Karnak boy.
Michelle's going to sing in the third hour as well. It's going to be a great third hour. Fantasy
Looking forward
football.
to
I
it.
did have that album.
Curse
back in the
words you
day.
can't say
Make
on the
note.
radio.
I'm glad you foresee that, Cornac. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Although on 105.5 we are preempted for the McFlurries game. So
Yes.
Mouse gear.
Mouse gear.
Mouse
Mouse
gear.
gear.
I ripped the card. What allows Bob Chapek to function?
Robot.
You know, I'm gonna get like punched at the D23 Expo.
I hope we meet him someday.
I hope not. Banshee. Listener numbers are dropping. I can't imagine why. Banshee. What will Universal do when Adam the Woo changes his name to She? Banned from Universal. Got it? All right. Someone in the chat got it. Right.
I gotta look up Adam the Woo, and Michelle's gotta look up Chapek.
Yeah.
And if Grimace
I
played
just forgot
football.
already.
2, 5, and 7.
7.
Yeah, 7.
All right, Cornack.
2, 5. What are the typical hourly rates on OBT?
Oh,
Down.
5 and 7.
I could afford that.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
No OBT joke music? Yeah. Yes, burlesque music plays while I wear a giant gold turban on my head. Congratulations on 50 episodes. Hey, station, we want to sell advertising. Can we see your show? Sure, look at it.
Oh,
It's going to sell great.
we wondered why.
Staring directly into the new lights for Happily Ever After. Saw that post today. That's some cool new lighting.
Yeah.
Very bright. What should I do right after I see the latest Lou Mangello tweet?
Oh,
I want to blind your,
like
knock your
a
microphone
Men in
out.
Black
Blind
thing,
you.
or
Dang. That's cold, Cornack.
It's cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, in my shadow.
Where I'm currently located.
Oh, I think she's calling me fat. Anyway,
It's just this bulbous.
next week I'm going to
here.
eat salad.
I've got plenty of it.
Happily Ever After.
Happily Ever
Which
After.
is not how any of our lives turn out. Happily Ever After. How did the Disney online community live after Disflix was canceled?
Oh.
Oh, we got more. Yay!
Still going.
A cockroach, volcano roller coaster rumors, and the Main Street Electrical Parade.
A cockroach, volcano roller coaster rumors, and the Main Street Electrical Parade.
There goes my feather. It's gone now.
Oh, lovely.
Name 3 things you can't kill no matter how hard you try. All right, the last envelope.
I think you blew too hard on that last envelope there.
Well, yeah, it blew my feather
Yeah.
right off. Need something new to put up there. Nope, it's not gonna happen.
Star Tours button.
Here you go. Oh no, that's
American
wedged in there.
football.
Never mind.
No, it's all right. This bit's almost over, thankfully. Oh boy. Golden churro shower.
Oh,
Golden churro shower.
it's after 9. Okay.
Churro shower. Why is Tom Corliss not allowed into Walt Disney World media events?
Ladies and gentlemen, Cornack the Magnificent.
Take it away, oh creepy one.
All right, we'll be back. We're going to be angry about things and
Like
much
this
more.
bit.
Much more. All coming up tonight. Our 50th anniversary episode show thingy.
Hello, I'm Tom Corliss, the most famous man in the Disney online community. But you know, it wasn't always this way. For 9 years, WDWNT.com posted photo reports and videos of the highest quality. But it seemed that no one outside of a very dedicated group of fans were able to find our work. But then, I discovered the secrets of blogging. And now, WDWNT is read by millions of people each and every month. I'm ready to share my secrets with you in my incredible new class, Tom Corliss's Unofficial Guide to Blogging, this weekend at the Orlando International Airport Marriott. In this fantastic course, you'll learn amazing things to improve your clicks and page views, such as when to use the word breaking in all caps, how to misguide readers in your titles in order to get more clicks, how to come across vaguely racist in movie reviews, how to turn a number into a catchphrase and huge merchandise sales, how to steal stories from California randos off of Twitter, and how to piss off that one really scary guy on WDW Magic who may have women trapped in his basement. So come on down to the Orlando International Airport Marriott this weekend and take my course for only $77.77 per person. In no time, you'll be the new king of clickbait, the grand poobah of page views, and the sultan of ad sales. And don't worry about your readers. They'll never even realize you're dumbing down your content. See you real soon, suckers!
Did you know that every dollar you put into a piece of real estate makes you money 5 ways? Cash flow, money in your pocket each month. Equity capture, the thousands of dollars you create when you have the right team and buy the right property using the right map. Appreciation, real estate doubles in value about every 10 years. Equity buildup, renters pay down your mortgage each month. And finally, the tax advantage. We pay almost no taxes on our cash flow and capital gains. These are the 5 ways we make money in real estate, which is why real estate accounts for more millionaires in the world today than any other investment vehicle. You should have some real estate in your portfolio. To learn how, attend one of our free workshops. Call 1-866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com and register for the next available workshop. That's 866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. We are live on AM 1520 and 660 in Orlando, as well as 105.5 FM. We're live on YouTube on WDWNT, the app at listen.wdwnt.com. Wherever you're joining us, thank you very much for joining us for our 50th episode, 3-hour spectacular. Things are rolling along here. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. We got the Wonderful World of Psychotic comments. We got the Wonderful World of Psychotic Jeopardy answers. Again,
True.
I'm going to go back to that.
A couple.
We've got Jeopardy tonight, one of our favorite games, Jeopardy, coming up. We've got the match game, another game that's loved. We're going to be celebrating Hollywood Studios Appreciation Week in our in-depth discussion, and a whole lot more still to come on this show. Packed show. So, Nick, we haven't done this in a while. People were yelling that we should do it last week. In fact, Nick, they were angry about it.
They were.
I have access to the entire curse word library. This new console is done.
It's a damn poor mind indeed. Can't think of at least 2 ways to spell a word.
No privacy, it's all around this place.
I don't like sand.
I don't like change. It was bad. It was awful.
I was terrible.
Get him away.
Hey, boo!
That's right. Tom, Nick, and Michelle are angry about things. Who would like to lead off? Michelle, are you angry about something?
I don't know what I'm angry about.
Yeah, I have a few things.
Are you angry
I
about
think.
Big River Grill?
Am I?
Are you not? We didn't have a great
Well,
experience.
that's true. I could talk about that.
Go for it.
I mean, I'm just it's a typical experience for me having gluten sensitivity. So we sat down to have some dinner after Epcot, and I specifically told the guy, "Hey, do you have any gluten-free options?" And no, but we can make any of the salads gluten-free. Okay, great. Give me the salmon Caesar salad with no croutons, gluten-free, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure, no problem. So they bring it out covered in croutons. And where we were sitting, we could see the chefs in the back making the food. And you could see the one expediter talking to the chef, and then the chef throwing the food down and picking it back up and taking the salmon off, putting it somewhere else. And it was a whole thing. And it took another 20 minutes to make a salad. I think Tom you were done with your food, right?
Well, I was done with my food as soon as it got to the table because we were eating at Big River Grill.
Is that good or bad?
Big River Grill is terrible.
Yeah, why'd you eat there?
We didn't have any other option. We
available.
literally didn't have another option. The park had closed, and we need something that Boardwalk. ESPN was packed. I generally like
the draft.
Draft, huh? Yeah.
So we went.
I mean, the taste wasn't bad, but it wasn't a lot of food, and it wasn't made properly. And our waiter was the weirdest guy I've ever met.
Yeah, we still couldn't figure out what his accent.
I don't know if he was on some sort of medication.
Ooh, yeah.
He was kind of slurry, but kind of super happy. Just kind of weird. It's very weird. So there you go. That's my
mine's kind of
anger.
mine's kind of a simple one. It's kind of something that's been building, I guess, lately. It has to do with Pandora. And I wish, and it's kind of what you said, Tom, a little bit earlier about having an open mind about things. I really just feel that people need to look at Pandora a different way than they do some of these other themed lands that the theme parks, whether it be Universal or Disney, have been creating. Come on. I don't know.
I haven't been yet. So.
I think you need to go in with an open mind about experiencing a cool new land with kind of innovative things to do and experience. But instead of thinking it as an IP and wondering and deciding that already ahead of time that you don't like it. I think that's the wrong way to kind of go about it, because it's not a land like New Fantasyland or Cars Land or Harry Potter.
Yeah, because people care about them.
They do. No, they do. And that is a difference. So I think this land needs to excel in different ways. And this land is so far removed from the movies that I really, really still feel, even after what I saw, that people just, I think the negative reviews are coming from people who just are going in closed-minded about it. I really do. And I really wish people wouldn't do that, because I may have a different attitude in 2 weeks, but I feel like this is going to be a fantastic land to experience. And I hate people that are going in closed-minded about it. And it just bugs me, because I can't, there's no getting through to those people. If they made up their mind that they don't like Avatar, they're tying it too closely with
the story is crap.
It is.
It's visually stunning.
And then the world is cool. Yeah. And I'm excited to experience that world. And I believe the innovation that they put into this land. Now, that may be not the case, but we'll see in a couple of weeks when we go. And I know there's been a lot of previews and we've seen a lot of stuff already, but I have to see it for myself first. I feel like a lot of those people that have already been there had preconceived notions.
Yeah. I don't know, but the one thing I was most excited about was the boat ride.
Yeah.
Anything I've seen of the boat ride so far, I'm very good. I think I'm afraid I'm not going to like it. I'm afraid I'm going to have to live with this big thing in Animal Kingdom. And I've been very optimistic since I was one of the few people when the announcement came out in 2011. We took a very positive spin on it. I said, well, it's good, something's going in Animal Kingdom, but I'm not entirely sure anymore. I don't really like what I've seen so far. I haven't been in yet, so I will hold any real judgment until I actually go through. But I'm going to go through with an open mind, but based on what I've seen already, I'm not as excited as I was. Like, I'm way more amped for Happily Ever After right now. I'm way more excited for that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Should I ever get into Pandora, we'll see what happens.
All right, so what you got, Tom?
Mine is also Avatar related. Mine is, I'm angry about this media preview they did last Saturday. Why am I angry about it? This is going to be real petty and nasty. I know this is going down a dark road, but you know, we've done a pretty good job for 6 years, I think, covering this project. We've busted our behinds. We've been in helicopters. We've been trying to find ways to look over walls. We've been, speculating and trying to find stuff from sources and really working hard to cover this Avatar thing from start to finish. And personally, I personally am very upset over the fact of who got this. And even typically you don't do media previews before cast members. It kind of spits in the face of your cast members. Not that that's anything new for the Walt Disney Company, but I know a lot of Animal Kingdom cast members were really upset. And that's why a lot of media people were told to be completely quiet about it. They weren't, because there was nothing about that media preview happening online, and then it just kind of happened on Saturday, and all the cast stars are kind of like, "Oh, we're not the first people in." And so yeah, and I feel bad because I feel like we put a lot of work into our coverage, and I feel like we worked very hard to cover this Avatar thing, and I'm personally upset that we didn't get in there early enough to be one of the first people to bring you our, not that any of them are bringing you thoughts on it because they're not allowed. Surprise. Or put up a full video and then be asked to take it down 10 seconds later. I personally am upset that we didn't get to go in and bring it to you first, and we'll see what happens beyond that. But I do take it personally. A lot of sites that maybe have only reposted Parks blog stories for the last 6 years got to go in. And I know I'm not on the media list. I don't expect to be on the media list. I made my bet, and I'm very, very happy in it. But I'm not happy with the way they handled this whole thing and sort of spitting on the cast members and, like, I don't know. It just didn't sit right with me.
Do you think they did it on purpose?
Oh,
as
absolutely.
far as
I think they were very
go?
afraid I was going to be in a cast member preview. I think they were afraid that myself and other outlets that they did not like would be in cast member previews, taking videos and pictures. And I think this was a deliberate move against those outlets.
And I've realized my association with Tom prevents me from getting in too.
Really?
Yeah, you got a nasty email, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But, I mean, again, I understand these people are in bed with Disney. They want to keep their media credentials. I understand. But it is a shame that the general public didn't get anyone in there who can share a real opinion. Or, I don't know. It didn't sit well with me. And I think the fact that they kept it so secret to not get an uproar from cast members prior to it happening was kind of sketchy. I don't know. And I completely understand. I'm not in the cast member previews anyway. If any of these people had gone to cast member previews, they would have had it before me anyway. Which is completely understandable. I just think this very secretive, weird Saturday.
What are they trying to hide? Is it a major disappointment? Do they feel like it's a major fail and they don't want...
They need to control the press
what I mean?
for it, because otherwise things are going to get out of control very quickly. But also they're not letting them say anything about the Flight of Passage attraction. At night they were told, and even during the day they were told to only take pictures from certain angles. Like they had pressed people out, like telling them, you can shoot this way, you can't shoot this way.
Because it's not done?
Yeah. Nighttime lighting is not done. They got to look at it like a couple of bushes. And the rest they said, well, the rest of the nighttime lighting's not ready yet. You can't see
So
it
why
yet.
have your preview?
Just to spite people like me.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, which angers me. It angers me that someone in the Disney PR department was actually smart enough this time to think ahead. But I don't know. And then even so, what's really odd about it is you invite these people to this media preview, but then you micromanage their content to such a point that you could have just put out pictures and video on your press site.
Right.
Like, if you didn't want them to put out the full ride video, you could have just sent them that clip.
Yep.
If you only wanted them to take pictures from certain angles, you could have sent them those pictures.
Right. And then
This was it just didn't make any sense. And somebody had a smart idea and they thought about what they could actually get away with. And what's scary is they flew people out for that. As small of a preview as it was. And even though they're flying out people again for the real preview or the real event at the end of the month, they decided it was important enough to fly people out early.
That's crazy.
For this. So
I was a little surprised that these previews were a month before the opening.
Isn't it usually like
I mean, that happens. I mean, New Fantasyland previewed in September. It opened in December.
Really? Yeah.
Really?
Someone in chat said that's not true, Tom. You're not reporting the true facts. Please enlighten me. Because I've talked to people who went to the event, and you can certainly tell me your point of view. I don't know if you were there.
Well, no, every other headline on WDWNT.com is rumor. So, there's that.
Somebody in the Yahoo chat is going off too.
Sorry, I thought I'd get
they
the
certainly
who hates
can.
Tom now
The
early.
YouTube chat.
I knew it wouldn't be a popular
No,
opinion.
but
I'm
it's
entitled to
true.
my opinion.
But it's true. I wouldn't believe it either unless I didn't see a peek behind the scenes. So,
I mean, look at the coverage. They have the pictures of the same things. There's nothing deviating in anyone's coverage. So correct me if I'm wrong. And again, I talked to people who went to the event. Craig from the Diz said one of the conditions was to only post positive comments and whatnot. So there you go. Somebody in the chat even saying the Diz, which in fairness, I have talked to people at Diz. They're really wonderful. And I often think they try to be very fair and balanced. I think they're a wonderful organization. And And I believe that if they're telling people that, the Diz is usually pretty straightforward. So there you go.
Is that the Diz Unplugged? That's who they're
Yeah.
talking about in the Yahoo.
Yeah, and anyone I've ever met from there,
Oh,
very
I should say
straightforward,
Yahoo.
nice people. I think they do great work. And so if they're saying that, I tend to believe that's true. I don't think they're making that up just for whatever reason, but that's, that's what's going on. And I said before, at some point on this show, we're going to do a segment about what maybe you guys don't know about, but there are a lot of politics and things that go on with the Disney PR department, and it's kind of sad. And I don't know if they pull. I would love to know if they pull the stuff of the real people that went, because like CNET and LA Times and all these very real outlets went, but I don't know if they pull that stuff with them or not. But they certainly pull it with the internet sites because they know they can. So.
Well, it seemed like they did, because you're right. The coverage was the same.
And that's why a lot of people were told not to even, a lot of people didn't even put up any comments of what they thought, because I think they were afraid to. I think they were afraid to say anything either way. So just leave it and let the photos and videos speak for themselves at that point. I mean, it's not their fault. I mean, it's Disney's fault. I'm not discrediting these people that went in and did what they were told. They're there as invited guests. You do what you're told. I've certainly been to media events, and I've done what I was told. I never was asked to write a certain review or anything, but if you're there as someone's guest, you generally, if they say, "Oh, could you not take a picture of that?" You don't take a picture of it. Like, I understand that. You don't try to rock the boat at a Disney media event. It's kind of stupid.
Right.
But yeah. But somebody said, I doubt the New York Times or CNET, but we actually talked to the person I spoke to is the person from CNET, and they were told not to take pictures certain ways and stuff. So I don't know. But I don't know about the opinion thing. That's the interesting part. We're rapidly running out of time, so we'll do the Wonderful World of Psychotic Cons when we come back. Or do you have time for Jeopardy answers? Or is it too many?
Yeah, let's run. I can do those in 2 minutes.
All right, let's do the Psychotic World of Jeopardy answers. These are real answers we got on our Jeopardy test application.
I asked what year did MGM Studios open? A couple of the answers on the spectrum here. I got 1985, but the weird one was 2007.
Oh, snap.
Oh. 7.
Name the attraction that currently sits where Horizons once was. I got actually 5 answers of Journey into Imagination.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. There was a question about who arrives just in time to correct a little misstatement made by Dr. Seeker in the Dinosaur pre-show. We got the original Mrs. Banks from Fresh Prince. Sir Helen Marsh.
Who?
Sir Helen Marsh.
Sir Helen Marsh?
Yeah. SR. Helen Marsh. Maybe they meant doctor. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alicia Rashad, which is true.
Not incorrect.
Yeah, and a character from the dinosaur film.
Oh.
What is the name of the Animal Kingdom Lodge restaurant whose name means the cooking place? We got Ashante.
That's a singer.
Yeah, so it's a singer.
She was a singer.
Who narrated Spaceship Earth immediately before Jeremy Irons? We got Patrick Stewart again. Who's ever answering Patrick Stewart? He never did a voice.
Maybe he'll be the
Never.
next narrator.
Never done it.
Let's see. What is Tom's favorite number? We got 823.
Oh, that's a question.
We got 24. We got 5. We got 6. We got 13.
Did you get any 7s?
We got 10. We got. I have no idea. Going to guess 3. Is it 3? We got 42, and we got Morrow.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. But we got lots of 7s too, so people got it right. All right, Jeopardy coming up next hour, and we got 3 hours tonight, so stick with us.
Good night.
Celebrating 50 years as Apopka's hometown station. 1520 WBZW. Apopka, Orlando. Community events, financial news, weather, traffic, and more.
A service of Salem Media Group.
Breaking news this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters. The House is planning a vote tomorrow on a bill to repeal and replace Obamacare.
The decision to go ahead with the vote just before a week-long break is a sign that GOP leaders believe they have the votes for passage. Democrats remain firmly opposed, but a number of moderate Republicans agreed to support the plan after leaders agreed to add $8 billion to help people with pre-existing conditions get affordable coverage through high-risk pools. Critics say that is only a fraction of the amount that's really needed.
Capitol Hill correspondent Wally Hines reporting. President Trump is optimistic that he can help bring the Israelis and Palestinians together in peace.
At the start of his West Wing talks with the Palestinian leader, President Trump expressed optimism that he can bridge the divide in the Middle East.
We will get it done. We will be working so hard to get it done.
Later, White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer was asked what makes this administration's peace efforts any different. And he said the man is different.
The president's diplomacy style is paying dividends.
The president promised to do whatever is necessary to forge an Israeli-Palestinian peace deal. Greg Clugston, the White House.
FBI Director James Comey says Russian hacking into the presidential election represents a major threat to the American political system.
South Carolina Republican Lindsey Graham asked Director Comey several direct questions on Russian hacking activities.
What kind of threat do you believe Russia presents to our democratic process, given what you know about Russia's behavior of late?
Well, certainly, in my view, the greatest threat of any nation on earth, given their intention and their capability.
Did the Russian hacking during the presidential election affect the outcome?
We found no indication of any change in vote tallies.
And the FBI director says Russia continues its hacking activities in the U.S. and around the world. Linda Kenyon, Capitol Hill.
On Wall Street, the Dow by 8 points, the NASDAQ dropped 23. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Hiring is the most challenging part of my job. It's really hard. The searching, the sorting through resumes. Most people don't have the right experience.
We started using ZipRecruiter about 3 months ago. Right from the start, you could tell it was going to make hiring a lot easier. One click and my job was posted to 200 plus job boards, all the top sites.
All of the candidates came to my dashboard, and it's easy to compare them. Thumbs up if I liked them, thumbs down if I didn't. No emails and attachments, printing up docs, phone calls, none of that.
And I couldn't believe the number of great applicants we got. I had the person we needed within 1 week. I don't know how we hired before ZipRecruiter.
Whether you're looking to fill one position or 20, find the best candidates with ZipRecruiter, where your job is just one click away from 200 plus job sites. ZipRecruiter, the fastest way to hire. And right now you can try ZipRecruiter free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/start. That's ZipRecruiter.com/start. ZipRecruiter.com/start.
Welcome back to the WDW News Tonight 50th episode spectacular. We're live on AM radio here in Orlando, AM 660, 1520, as well 105.5 FM. We're live on YouTube, listen.wdwnt.com, and of course, in WDWNT the app. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. As Nick has said, we are off next week. We do have something happening next week, but this show in particular is off next week. We won't be here. We will return on May 17th. We're going to review Pandora, the World of Avatar, because we will have definitely seen it by then. We're going to review Happily Ever After at the Magic Kingdom, the new nighttime spectacular. And it's coming back, WDWNT, the math game. We're going to do some math on May 17th. It should be a fun show. So make sure you join us for that.
Can I do something real quick? Can I have the camera? Yeah, I just want to show off the prizes for tonight, by the way.
I'm so jealous.
Remember, this is Hollywood Studios Appreciation Week.
So jealous.
So part of the prize pack, the winner, which way do I turn that? That way, okay. The winner of the of Jeopardy is getting this MGM Studios mug.
That's actually from my personal collection.
Michelle's not getting that. And other prizes tonight do include this right here, a little, what's that, patch?
The actual costume patch they used from the Studio Catering Company, which is now completely gone.
And other studio stuff. We got to Play It. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Play It
lanyard.
Yeah. You needed to play to get.
And I think that's I'm looking. I might have other Hollywood studio stuff to go. Oh, Robert Osborne photos.
Oh yeah, it's not Robert.
Look at that. We got that one, and we have this.
Those are actual photos they gave out for press.
That's Robert Osborne. Right there.
It's not
Robert.
And then there's some other woman there.
Robert Osborne's
voice of the Great Movie Ride.
No, they're different Osbornes.
These are the Christmas people.
These are the Osborne family from Little Rock.
Kings Osborne,
which is no longer in existence. We have those. Those are cool though.
Yeah.
Someone asked our previous prizes on the way.
Yeah, you know what? I mailed a whole bunch earlier in the week, and I have a whole bunch in my car. They're gonna go in the mail tomorrow. The postage is on them, and I just gotta slide them into the mailbox.
There you go.
So yes, everybody should have a prize that's won one within about a week.
Michelle, who brings us WDW News Tonight each and every week?
Well, that would be Magical Travel.
You were questioning it.
Sorry.
That's definitely who it is. There's no question. Magical Travel is the official travel sponsor of WDW News Tonight.
Sometimes we read their ad wrong, though.
Go ahead, Michelle.
All right. Magical Travel is an authorized Disney vacation planner and is always ready to assist you in making your next trip to the Walt Disney World Resort, Disneyland Resort, or aboard the Disney Cruise Line even more magical. Right now, you can save up to 25% on select Walt Disney World Resort hotels. For more information on this special offer and many more, visit magicaltravel.com and book your next Disney trip today.
Excellent. All right. So we do have our Jeopardy contestants all lined up. It's very exciting. This is a really cool game. We just I think this is only the third time we've ever played it. But we had to play it tonight. And so we got three great contestants on hold right now. So we're going to start Jeopardy when we return here on WDW News Tonight.
Yay!
The white cliffs of Dover.
The dust of 100 years awaits Indiana Jones as he examines the abandoned ruins of a once great civilization. No one has seen these sites for decades as it has been guarded by a terrible curse.
Might as well grab a few things to bring back to the museum.
Can I help you, sir?
Whoa!
Calm down, sir. I'm just trying to take your drink order.
Drink order? In these abandoned ruins?
Sir, this is STK Orlando.
What?
It's a restaurant.
But there's no one in it. And the sign just has 3 nondescript letters.
Yeah, no one's looked directly into our interior in weeks.
Comedy Warehouse is now a steakhouse. Catch the all-new STK Orlando, part of Disney Springs at the Walt Disney World Resort. The attendance problems are real.
There's not even snakes in here.
If you're struggling with hair loss or thinning hair, if your hairline is receding, well, it's time to look for a solution. And we've got one for you. It's time to meet Dr. Marco Brusco, the founder of Tempest Hair Restoration and one of the most respected hair transplant surgeons right here in Central Florida. With Dr. Brusco, you'll get personal one-on-one care and be told the truth about hair restoration procedures. Call Dr. Brusco now for your free personal consultation. 877-877-5200 or go online right now to hairdoctorflorida.com. If you're struggling with hair loss or thinning hair, if you want the truth about hair restoration procedures, it's time to meet Dr. Brusco. Call Tempest Hair now for your free personal consultation. 877-877-5200 or go to hairdoctorflorida.com. 877-877-5200 or go to hairdoctorflorida.com. Let Dr. Brusco help restore and preserve what you've been given. Don't fight this battle alone. 877-877-5200 or go to hairdoctorflorida.com.
JP Morgan is now holding a record 55 million ounces of silver. Goldman Sachs and HSBC recently purchased 7.1 tons of physical gold. What do these fat cat bankers and mega money managers know that you don't? They're expecting another financial crisis, and over time, gold and silver win. Silver is trading below its production costs and is predicted to double by 2020. At Capital Gold Group, we offer gold and silver for direct delivery. Plus, our specialty is IRA rollovers for the ultimate in IRA security. Be one of the first 20 callers today to receive our free gold and silver buying guide. Capital Gold Group is A+ rated with a Better Business Bureau. So call now and see what investing in gold and silver can do for you. Call now, 800-430-7568, 800-430-7568, 800-430-7568. That's 800-430-7568.
This is Jeopardy, the WDWNT edition. Here are tonight's contestants. from Tualatin, Oregon, Brian Bottrill.
Hello.
I probably butchered that. Sorry.
It's all good.
From Homosassa, Florida, Caitlin Schoonmaker.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Caitlin.
Hi.
And from Plantation, Florida, good old Gabe Gilman.
Boo.
Wait, what? Is Josh here?
Acting as Josh's proxy.
Oh no, that's not good.
Gabe with all his attraction posts.
And now here's the host
glory.
of Jeopardy, Tom Corliss.
Thank you, Michelle. Welcome to Jeopardy, the WDWNT edition, where we're sure to have technical issues.
That's what makes it fun.
Oh.
Hey.
What? I didn't say they'd be related to you.
Okay.
Probably Nick. Anyway. So, Jeopardy, Nick, are you going to give me the board at some point?
Oh, yeah, you need that.
Yeah,
up
I
there,
need the
don't you?
board. So this is Jeopardy, and it's played just like real Jeopardy, except all the questions are going to be Disney World and Disney related in some way.
And it's not real money.
What was that?
And it's not real money.
Well, correct. It's not real money because we've never seen that here. We don't know
Instead,
what that
it's
is.
coffee mugs.
Coffee mugs, yes.
Well,
That I want desperately.
Yes, the score at the end, the only purpose of your score at the end is to have the highest money total so you could win the grand prize.
If you win this coffee mug and you want to trade it to Michelle for another prize, she will gladly take it. So that is up to you.
Yes.
She'll
If
give
you
you a
win
signed
tonight.
headshot.
I also have postcards. I have business cards.
So if you want to make a deal with Michelle after the show,
This
you're the
sounds like
winner.
a terrible deal.
I have other Disney stuff.
Yeah, you want to give him those magical moments pins you texted to me?
The 100 years.
Tom, what are these worth? Michelle, that's worth $1. She's like, oh, that's it? Yeah.
WDWNT, let's make a deal.
There you go. That'll be our next one.
The moral of the story is never make a deal with WDWNT. But anyway, we're going to play a game. We're going to play Jeopardy. Play it the same way. We have 2 rounds. We have regular Jeopardy, double Jeopardy, and then, of course, final Jeopardy. All going to be the same way. In order to buzz in, you guys need to raise your hand within your screen. So you see in the Google Hangout, you can see what of you is visible. Just make sure your hand is visible on the screen so our judges can decide who buzzed in.
Why did 2 people disappear? Or is
No,
that
now you're
from-
having
No, I
a
see
problem
them.
now,
No,
too.
they're there.
We see them,
Yeah, we see
but
them.
it's not good that Nick does.
No, it's okay.
See, I
Speaking
told
of
you.
technical
I
difficulties.
called it. I called it.
It's only, 30 seconds into the game?
Are we ready to begin the game? Do our contestants have any questions? No? All right. So let's, are we ready to bring up the board?
I think that's
Mike?
what he's trying.
You want to show people at home the board, Michael? The categories for the first round are spinning, darkness, puppies, tacos, abominable snow creatures, and the letter R. Now, you may be asking yourselves at home, why are these categories? Well, I believe we have an audio clip for you that will explain it.
We lost Nick.
I jokingly said these were the things that are not allowed on Mission Space. The things they warn you about in the pre-show video. And so Michael decided, hey, I'm going to make those categories. So that's what we have. So again, we bring the board back.
I can see everybody now.
That's good.
Yay. We
So
can't
everybody
see
make
you
sure
anymore.
You just had to put on your non-broken glasses.
When you guys buzz in, make sure you just put your hand right in front of your face. I know that's weird, but like that will make sure it's right. See, look at that. Yep, you guys got. Yeah, there you go. Y'all got it. All right.
All right. So again, the category spinning, darkness, puppies, tacos, abominable snow creatures, and the letter R. Nick, who has control of the board to start?
You know what? Well, let's give it to Gabe. Yeah.
All right,
Really?
Gabe. Is with the most seniority in any game.
He got into the game first. Yeah.
Go ahead and start us off.
Spinning for 100, please.
Spinning for 100. This attraction uses spinning to simulate gravity forces from liftoff.
That was Brian.
Yeah, that was Brian.
Brian?
Right here.
What is Mission Space?
What is Mission Space is correct. All right, Brian, you have control of the board. What? There's no acting in Jeopardy?
Wrong.
No, there's none of that in Jeopardy.
Let's go puppies for
What's
100.
wrong with you? Brian, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's all the kombucha he's drinking.
Puppies for 100.
Puppies for 100. The dog in this attraction is enticed with a bone for what he has in his mouth.
I know it.
Gabe.
What is Pirates of the Caribbean?
That's correct. Go ahead, Gabe.
Spinning for 200.
Spinning for 200. You need an elevator to get to this spinning attraction.
Ooh,
Caitlin.
What is Astro Orbiter?
That's correct.
We didn't say this before, but try to wait till the question is done before you raise your hand.
Okay. I'll take spinning for 300.
Spinning for 300. In 2012, this spinning attraction doubled its ride capacity.
Brian.
What is Dumbo?
Yep. Dumbo the flying elephant. That's fine. Go ahead.
Let's go spinning for 400.
Spinning for 400. This spinning attraction has you traveling through time, which is very close to another time-traveling attraction.
Caitlin.
What is Primeval Whirl?
That's right, and it follows in story very closely with Dinosaur, actually. It's the cheap version, as we call it. Go ahead.
Let's finish up spinning.
That's going to be our daily double. What can she wager, mathematicians?
You can wager up to 600.
600.
I will wager 500.
500. See the question once we enter that number in, make the wager, and here we go. This spinning attraction is celebrating its 100th year in service, but has only been in the Magic Kingdom since 1971.
What is the Prince Charming Regal Carousel?
That's absolutely correct. Good job. I think that's our first correct daily double ever. I could be wrong, but I think that's the first one. This is like when we got our first match on Match Game. It was a really big deal. Go ahead. You have control of the board.
Darkness for 100.
Darkness. This roller coaster was designed by Walt Disney to be in complete darkness.
Gabe. What is Space Mountain?
That's correct.
Darkness for 200.
This attraction's room plunges you into complete darkness in the room with no windows and no doors.
Give it to Caitlin.
What is the Haunted Mansion?
That's correct. This is the most poorly worded question in the history of Jeopardy, by the way. Let's go. Let's go. Remember when we fixed that one, Jason? Remember that?
Yeah, we tried.
Okay, Darkness for 300.
Darkness for 300. Guests get attacked in the back in the dark at this attraction.
Gabe.
What is It's Tough to Be a Bug?
That's right. Or the Lo Cicero house.
Oh!
Would have been acceptable.
Wow.
Darkness for 400.
Wow. Darkness for 400. The darkness hides the track to the 5th dimension in this attraction.
Caitlin, you got to wait till the question's over.
Okay.
What is the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror?
Twilight Zone Tower of Terror is correct.
That was Gabe?
Yep.
Yeah. Darkness 500.
500. The darkness was a major factor in this attraction, which starred Drew Carey.
Gabe.
What is Sounds Dangerous?
Yes.
Or what was Sounds Dangerous?
Yeah, what was? Yeah, either one of those is fine. Go ahead.
Let's go with Abominable Snow Creatures for 300.
Abominable Snow Creatures for 300. This former attraction featured a polar bear standing on its hind legs.
That was a tie.
Yeah, what do you guys
I
think?
think
Caitlin?
Caitlin
Yeah.
had it, yeah.
What is Maelstrom?
That is correct. Go ahead.
Puppies for 200.
Puppies for 200. You can meet this dog on Discovery Island.
Oh.
Caitlin.
Who is Doug?
Doug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was that easy. We were looking for like the other Discovery Island, the one at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
I was checking my obscure reference library.
Not for a $200 question, Gabe. Don't be ridiculous. Go ahead, Caleb.
Puppies for 300.
Puppies for 300. His doghouse is a quick service window in Mickey's Toontown in Disneyland.
Gabe.
Oh.
No?
Who is?
I thought it was Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys giving it to Brian? All right.
Okay,
Go for it.
ahead.
Who was
Go
Pluto?
ahead.
Yep, it's Pluto's house. That's right. Go ahead, Brian.
Puppies for 400.
Puppies for 400. This dog in the Carousel Progress keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing.
Oh.
Yeah, I gave her Caitlin. I couldn't tell. You guys, anything?
I think Gabe had it.
I think by hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, who is Rover?
Rover's correct.
Puppies for 500.
Cork is the name of the dog in this attraction.
Oh,
Brian.
What is Honey, I Shrunk the Audience?
That's correct. Remember that, kids?
No, I don't.
No.
Gabe wasn't even born yet.
I was like 5.
I remember it.
Go ahead, Brian.
What is Abominable Snow Creatures for 400?
400. In Frozen Ever After, this snow creature directs you back to Arendelle.
Gabe.
Who is Marshmallow?
That's correct.
500.
Original plans for Hoth in Star Tours The Adventures Continue had you encountering these 2 types of snow creatures. But who cares?
Gabe.
What is a Wampa and a... Oh, God.
No.
Brian?
No.
What is a Wampa and a Tauntaun?
That's correct. But who cares? Said George Lucas.
Let's go Snow Creatures 200.
This snow creature is in Disco B mode at Expedition Everest.
Gabe.
Oh, what is the Yeti?
Yep.
Tacos for 300.
This lounge in Animal Kingdom serves sustainable fish tacos.
Gabe.
What is the Nomad Lounge?
Nomad Lounge, sure. That's
Sounds
correct.
delicious.
Nom nom nom
Nom nom.
Tacos 400.
The worst category. Have some tacos Durango at the Maya Grill at this resort.
I think Gabe by his hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Coronado Springs?
Yep.
500 for tacos.
Breakfast tacos. This Yacht Club Resort restaurant has buttermilk fried shrimp tacos on its breakfast menu.
Caitlin.
What is the Cape May Cafe?
Nope.
No.
Gabe.
What is Captain's Grill?
Oh, love me some Captain's Grill. That's correct.
I want those.
That sounds
They're
really, really
so good.
All right, tacos 200.
This Disney Springs restaurant we love to show a picture of as fish tacos.
That's Brian.
What is Paddlefish?
That's correct.
Bad fish tacos.
Tacos
Hey.
for...
Yay! We're a bunch of idiots.
Where's the shirt?
There does need to be a shirt at this
Yeah.
point. It's going to have to happen.
The official mascot of WDW News
Let's go
Tonight.
tacos for 100.
Tacos for 100. This restaurant in Mexico and Epcot has tacos al pastor and tacos de carne.
Gabe.
What is La Hacienda?
Nope.
No. Oh. Uh-oh.
Brian.
What is the San Angel Inn?
That's correct.
Let's go letter
You guys are
R for
making me
300.
I know.
300, the letter R.
Is there a Taco Bell?
This
around
eatery, Michelle, we're trying to do a show here. The this eatery in Animal Kingdom used to serve McDonald's.
Caitlin.
What is Restaurantosaurus?
Yeah, good one. Good.
Let's take Snow Creatures for 100.
The abominable snow creature in Disneyland's Fantasyland can be found in this attraction.
Gabe.
What is the Matterhorn?
Yep.
200-minute wait for a bride that breaks your back. 400 letter R.
Look at Gabe had to put his own commentary in. This Tube Ride attraction at Blizzard Beach fits this category.
Gabe.
What is Slush and Gusher?
This is the letter R is the category, by the way.
Brian.
Brian.
What is a raft ride?
Nope. Better.
Caitlin.
What is Runoff Rapids?
That's correct.
There we go.
We went into uncharted territory, water parks here at WDWNT. Go ahead.
Let's take letter R for 500.
If you want to drop into a spot that swings, take it down to this here town.
I think that was a buzz.
That's a buzz.
That's a
Gabe
buzz.
put his hand
Gabe.
up. That's a buzz.
Oh, okay. What is River Country? No. There goes my lead.
Anybody? If you want to drop it to a spot that swings, take it down to Radiator Springs.
Oh, no.
It's the song. Who's in control?
Caitlin.
Oh, R for 200.
R for 200. One of the few attractions still operating at Hollywood Studios.
Caitlin.
What is Rock and Roller Coaster?
Yep.
G. I'll take letter R for 100.
It's going to be R for 100. He was Walt Disney's brother.
Caitlin, yeah.
Who is Roy Disney?
There you go. That's correct. All right. So at the end of our first round of Jeopardy, we have Caitlin barely in the lead with 2,300. We got Gabe with 2,200 and Brian with 1,600. A very competitive game. This doesn't happen very often. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with Double Jeopardy after this. Influencers, investors, educators, YouTubers, and live streamers are coming together to create the next big thing around Disney. Not even sure what that means. Anyway, it's Netflix meets Disney. It's WDWNT Flix. It's the #1 most requested thing from Periscopers who want to make money. Thousands are already signing up for original shows, live streams, and educational lessons about Disney, even though we just launched this literally 12 seconds ago. WDWNT Flix allows members access to originally created exclusive videos for the introductory price of $9.99 a month. We provide a place for people to connect, inform, and inspire others across the globe, and act as a distribution platform for original content creators and advertisers large and small. Basically anyone with money. With WDWNT Flix, you can enjoy unlimited viewing of content without having to watch a single commercial, tune into live streams without dealing with constant non-paying trolls, and you'll know it's a higher level of quality content from experienced professional hosts. Asterisk. There's always something new to discover, watch, and learn with more shows, streams, classes, and hosts added each and every month. So head on over to WDWNTFlix.com and sign up now. We can't wait to read your positive social media posts about it.
Beware, the federal government can change the rules for your retirement plan at any time. Before the government finds another way to separate you from your money, arm yourself with the Ultimate Retirement Protection Plan. The plan starts with 4 special reports: the new rules of retirement, your 20-minute estate plan, hidden real estate tax bombs to avoid, and 5 easy chair portfolios. The Ultimate Retirement Protection Plan was created by Bob Carlson, America's #1 expert on retirement planning. You'll also get a risk-free membership in our private research letter, Bob Carlson's Retirement Watch. It includes a monthly newsletter, weekly hotlines, and more when you order at retirementwatchradio.com. 1 year is just $49. Try it for 90 days. If it doesn't exceed your expectations, you'll get a complete refund. Call 800-552-1152. That's 800-552-1152. Or log on to retirementwatchradio.com. That's retirementwatchradio.com.
At the beginning of this commercial break, we announced WDWNT Flix with the intention of creating a collaboration of people in the Disney community and building a place for fans and vacationers alike. Many were eager to be a part of the project, in part because of the collaboration aspect of the model and wanting to be a part of something positive and new. Unfortunately, social media, being what it is, created a negative and hateful view of our business. The business was built entirely around collaboration. Have I mentioned the word collaboration yet? Because I search and replace the words pyramid scheme, and I want to be sure they're gone. We weren't trying to offend anyone, just having the courage to pursue another dream and venture, at least until people were negative about it. We wanted to test the business model out and try something new. And if the Disney community is determined to be against it, then we see no reason to continue pursuing it. On to the next scheme. Dream. We have already refunded all who have joined, which was actually quite easy because there was no one. We do apologize to all the people who subscribed and were excited for WDWNT Flix. We thank you very much for your positive messages and your excitement to try something new. And as for the rest of you, you asshole potential customers.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. In just a moment, we will return for more of Jeopardy, the WDWNT edition. But first, WDW News Tonight is brought to you by WDWNT, the app, the official mobile application of WDW News Today. This app brings you all the latest Disney Parks news, podcasts, including WDW News Tonight, streamed right to your mobile device. Park hours, videos, as well as the today. What? Something's missing.
Is something missing from
There's
it?
a line missing. So you can get it, the app in the...
And I think WDWNT Flix is on there too. You can stream that through
There
the
you go.
app.
That's what was missing.
Yeah.
You can download it today for iOS, Android, and Amazon devices by searching for WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com for more information. WDWNT, the app bringing the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news anywhere you want it.
Apparently not bringing you a complete ad.
There's something missing
going on
there.
here?
I don't know. Maybe it printed weird. But anyways, hey, it's time to return for more of Jeopardy and the WDWNT edition. So here's your host, Tom Corliss.
Thank you, Michelle. I lost. Doesn't matter. It's Jeopardy. On to Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories. Hooray for Hollywood Studios, since it is Hollywood Studios Appreciation Week. Pre-show stars, Wonders of Life, Magic, what a creative title, Parking Lots, and Let's Just Put Cars in It.
Make them talk.
So, how does this work? The person in last place? I can never remember, though.
Yes, the person in last place, Brian, is in control. You have
Brian, you
control on the
start us
bottom.
off.
I'll tell you.
Right.
Let's go. Let's put cars in it for 600.
Let's put cars in it. 600. Let's have Mater tow away what's left of this former automotive show at Hollywood Studios.
I think it was Gabe, right? By Hero
It was Caitlin because
Caitlin, you got it?
I think, yeah.
Did Gabe go too early?
Yeah, Gabe was a little too early.
All right. Caitlin.
What is Lights, Motors, Action?
That's right.
Let's just put cars in it for 1,000.
Let's just have them all run the People Mover track in Disneyland. It'll be better than the last attraction using it.
Caitlin.
What are the rocket rods?
That's right.
Let's just put cars in it for 800.
Let's have Sally run the Cozy Cone pool at this resort.
Gabe.
What is Disney's Art of Animation?
Yep.
Pre-show stars 600.
Felicia Rashad.
Caitlin.
What is Dinosaur?
That's correct.
Pre-show stars 1,000.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Gabe.
What is Golden Dreams?
No.
What's that?
Disneyland?
Oh, I haven't been.
TCA.
Anyone? We're looking for Captain EO. Whoopi Goldberg's in the original Captain EO pre-show.
Huh.
But
It's been a minute.
I had no, but none of that.
That's why it was the 1,000.
Yeah.
Remember when we had that argument, Jason?
Yep.
Go ahead, Gabe. Or who had control? Gabe, I'm lost.
I got it wrong. Do I still have control?
Who had control? Who picked the question? Caitlin picked the question.
It was me.
Yeah, so Caitlin, go.
Pre-show stars 800.
John Michael Higgins.
Caitlin.
What is Test Track?
Damn right.
7?
Yeah,
Yay.
7.
Pre-show stars 400.
Gary Sinise.
That was Gabe.
Gabe, yeah.
What is Mission Space?
That's correct.
Magic 600.
This was the first movie shown in the Magic Eye Theater.
Gabe.
What is Magic Journeys?
That's correct.
Magic Journey.
Please stop.
Magic 800.
All right, that's going to be our daily double.
Which one?
Magic for 800.
Okay.
I've given away the daily double.
I'm gonna go 2,500.
2,500. Ooh. Let's put in the wager. This magical movie character had a live show in front of the carousel.
Who is Merlin?
That's correct.
I have the ruler of the realm.
Big. That puts you in the lead. And you have control of the board.
What Magic for 1,000?
Magic for 1,000. This store with many tricks on Main Street closed on March 19th, 1995.
Gabe. Caitlin was a little early.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was the Magic Store?
No, we're not going to take that.
Caitlin.
What is the House of Magic?
House of Magic is correct.
Let's do Magic 400.
Donald strikes up the band using magic at this attraction.
Brian.
What is Fill Our Magic?
That's correct.
Let's go parking lots for 800.
Parking lots for 800. Imagine.
Gabe.
What is Epcot?
That's correct.
Parking lots 1,000.
That's going to be a daily double.
Okay, I'm gonna go 5,000.
Whoa.
Ooh. Go big or go home.
Let's see what happens. Pluto.
What is the Mickey and Friends parking structure?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No. It's the Magic Kingdom. The Transportation and Ticket Center. We're taking the Magic Kingdom or Transportation and Ticket Center. We didn't say they had to be current.
But you didn't say it was Disneyland.
We said
or Walt
parking
Disney.
lot. Is that a parking lot? That's a parking garage.
Technicalities.
Do they have?
Oh,
no.
Come on, Gabe. Get with the category.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, Gabe. You can come back. Let's do it.
Can I?
I'm sure you could.
Mathematically possible.
Well, there you go. Let's keep playing. Yeah, no, you have control of the board.
Okay, Wonders of Life 1,000.
One of the coaches at Coach's Corner was this catcher of the world champion 1986 New York Mets. Good job, Michael.
Let's go, Mets!
Sports.
Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
Looking for Gary Carter. Don't worry, next hour, we're going to teach you about fantasy football. So stay tuned. We'll also explain what the Mets are, because chances are none of you have ever heard of them because they've never won anything. So
I've heard of them. I'm from New York.
They are for historical reference, they're the team that lost to the Yankees in the 2000 World Series. Anyway, moving on. Go ahead. Gabe's still in control.
Hooray for Hollywood 600.
Hooray for Hollywood 600. This bar was found above the area now occupied by not Playhouse, Disney Junior live on stage now, guys.
It was Brian, right?
Yeah.
My hair.
What is the Catwalk Bar?
Catwalk Bar is correct.
Hooray for Hollywood Studios 800.
This 1990s non-wrestling Hulk Hogan TV show was filmed primarily at the Disney MGM Studios and sometimes at Epcot and the Grand Floridian.
You guys talked about this on the podcast.
We sure did.
Yeah, Gabe.
Gabe.
What is inside Walt Disney World?
No.
Okay, well, I'm done.
Thunder in Paradise. We're looking for Thunder in Paradise.
Never heard of that.
Oh, it was on syndication for years, man.
Oh my God, I'm in negative.
Yeah, you sure are.
Where's Josh?
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, Josh somewhere is like laughing maniacally, petting a cat.
Whatever. I have like 10 of those Studio Catering Company patches.
Way to show off.
Do you have any mugs? Can you send me a mug?
Someone in the chat said go home. Oh, who's in control of the board? I'm lost.
I am.
Brian.
Brian, go ahead.
Let's go Hooray for Hollywood Studios 1000.
Hooray for Hollywood Studios for 1,000. The former writer's stop adjacent to the Sci-Fi Dine-In was themed to this former ABC television show.
This was really tough.
Just Ellen. It was the TV show Ellen, which is also what the universe of energy ties into, Ellen's Energy Adventure. Go ahead, Brian.
Let's go Wonders of Life for 800.
Wonders of Life for 800. This was the only corporate sponsor of the pavilion.
Caitlin.
What is MetLife?
That's correct.
Wonders of Life 600.
Martin Short narrates this movie about the process of reproduction.
Caitlin.
Brian. Oh, I thought it was Brian.
Yeah, that was Caitlin too.
You sure? All right,
I
it's
thought
2
so.
against 1, so you can take Caitlin.
Okay, what is The Making of Me?
That's correct.
That's how I learned about the birds and the bees, by the way.
Watch out, we're not allowed to say reproduction on this show. It's apparently
That's legitimately how my parents were like, hey, watch this movie.
I saw that and did not understand what was going on. I was too young. I was like 5 in there. My parents took me. I was like, I don't know what this is. Caitlin, go ahead.
Parking lot 600.
Parking lot 600. Orange.
Gabe.
Oh, what is Disney Springs?
Yep, that's right.
Wait, that's a parking garage. You're contradicting yourself.
It
Tom.
is.
Quiet, everyone. Quiet.
There's a lot.
We're going to move on.
Oh, snap.
He should get half his points.
I
back.
think so.
No, we're not going to mess up this game. Let's keep going. Pluto is a floor. That doesn't count.
What is Hooray for Hollywood 4? I mean, Hooray for Hollywood 400.
All right.
What is a category?
Before becoming the streets of America, the area is named for a single city.
Gabe.
What is New York Street?
That's right.
Hooray, Wonders of Life 400.
The video for this attraction was directed by Leonard Nimoy.
Caitlin.
What is Body Wars?
That's correct.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Elizabeth Shue is in it, and the bad guy from Fletch. I can't remember his real name. Anyway, keep going.
Put cars in it for 400.
Let's put cars in it. Let's have the Piston Cup at this racetrack in the Magic Kingdom. Brian.
What is the Tomorrowland Speedway?
That's correct.
Let's put cars in it for 200.
Let's have Ramon make his designs on a computer and try them out at this Epcot attraction. Brian.
What is Test Track?
That's correct.
Let's go parking lots for 400.
Unicorn.
Caitlin.
What is Animal Kingdom?
That's right.
Pre-show stars 200.
Patrick Warburton.
Caitlin.
What is Soarin'?
Yep. Would have also accepted Star Tours, technically. Not a pre-show, but he's out there.
Wonders of Life 200.
General knowledge guides you in this attraction.
Ooh.
I think Brian.
Yeah.
What is Cranium Command?
That's right.
Let's go Magic for 200.
This movie was the basis for the nighttime show that was supposedly alive with magic.
Gabe.
What is Jungle Book?
Yep.
The Jungle Book.
Yep, you have control.
Oh, sorry. It's like not live. It's like.
That's usually how I describe the show. Live, but
There's
not.
lag. It's like lag. Okay. Parking lots 200.
These will be lots, Gabe. Film.
Gabe.
What is Disney's Hollywood Studios?
That's correct. And hooray for Hollywood Studios for 200. One stormy night long ago, this many people stepped through the door of an elevator and into a nightmare.
Caitlin.
Five. What is 5?
That's correct.
You are showing the answer.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for Double Jeopardy at the end of the round. Caitlin in a commanding lead with 8,900. We got Brian with 3,400. And Gabe has 900. So, all right. Let's go ahead and show that category for Final Jeopardy. What is the category?
It is
Star Wars. Sorry, I couldn't see it in there. Star Wars. So go ahead and make your wagers now if you have a pen and paper. Or if you could just write it on the screen of your phone. Give you a second to make your wagers. Star Wars is going to be the category because tomorrow, of course, May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
See,
and
Michael,
also
we
with
still
you.
got it in there.
Wait, do I hold up the wager?
Yeah, you can just show it on your screen so that way we know what it is, just to avoid any
Okay.
cheating. Michael will record what the what the wages are.
Okay, you can take him down.
Got everybody?
Brian
Nine.
didn't.
I was doing mental math.
It's all right. Let's give Brian a second. There we go.
Ooh.
Got it, Michael?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Let's show the question. The only other composer to score a Star Wars movie, Rogue One, he also scored the pre-show and cue to Star Tours, The Adventures Continue.
I love watching people's facial expressions while they do this.
The only other composer to score a Star Wars movie, Rogue One, he also scored the pre-show and cue to the new version, Star Tours, The Adventures Continue.
You haven't?
No, I saw it on the plane back from Austin. It was really good.
That's amazing.
Does spelling count?
Now, let me just say,
All right.
it's ironic because I was watching Jeopardy today and the final Jeopardy category was movie music.
Ooh.
Was it a
We're
Star
on
Wars
point.
answer?
On point.
No, it was actually WB, but
Okay. Anyway, who do we go to first?
we go to Gabe because he
All
had
right.
the lowest.
Gabe,
Because I don't
what
have any
answer?
chance of-
Gabe,
Unless they both
what
do.
answer do you have?
A poorly spelled last name.
I can't even see it. Is that
Michael Giacchino?
Michael Giacchino is correct. What did you wager?
You wagered 900.
He wagered 900. So Gabe's total is, I can't see that.
$1,800.
$1,800. Let's see if that'll be enough.
Brian.
No.
Not John Williams.
Hold up.
Not John Williams. You can't see it at home, but he raised up not John Williams. What did you wager?
1051.
1051. So you're unfortunately going to lose that. But your total
Still beats
2349 is. We'll see if that'll hold up. Probably not, but we'll see.
Okay, I also butchered the spelling, but it's what is Michael Giacchino?
We're going to accept that. It's a hard last name. We're not going to be rough like Real Jeopardy. And what did you wager?
5,000.
5,000. You have a giant total. What is that?
13,900.
13,900. Caitlin, you are our Jeopardy champion. Congratulations. You'll all
That
be
might be
going
the
home with
highest
some-
total ever.
That
is our highest total ever by far.
Way
Wow.
to go, Caitlin.
And all of you will be getting something, of course, courtesy of WDWNT, the app. Thank you all for playing Jeopardy. We hope you all had a good time. And with that, we'll be right back with more WDW News Tonight.
Pluto.
Disney Princess cereal again. This doesn't appeal to me at all.
Well, I love it. Go eat your pirate cereal.
Someone should go redesign this. I want a cereal for the entire family.
Settle down, kids. Now, what are you two arguing about?
Scott won't eat the Disney Princess cereal like me.
Hold on. I may have a cereal we'll all enjoy.
What's that?
It's the homing bacon. That can only mean one thing.
Captain EO!
Hey kids, why don't you try some of my cereal, Captain EO Crunch?
Well, that sounds great for the whole family.
Every bowl of Captain EO Crunch is filled with colorful marshmallows and toasted oat-based pieces. Shut up!
All right, let's have some Captain EO Crunch.
Lisa, David, Ashley.
Looks delicious.
You're not only going to see it, kids, but you're going to taste it.
This marshmallow is shaped like Fuzzball.
This one's shaped like the Supreme Leader. Yum, that's good.
You think me delicious.
The Supreme Leader.
You do have the gift, don't you?
Yes, I do. Each box comes with a gift, a little plastic space instrument.
Look, the milk is turning chocolate.
And now it's turning white again.
That's right, kids. We're here to change the color of your milk over and over and over again.
Wow! Hey, my cereal's gone. Where'd it go?
I think I ate it.
Hooter!
Captain EO Crunch is just another part of your balanced breakfast. Captain EO Crunch, available at supermarkets throughout the Mesa Verde area. Cereal not for children under the age of 18.
JP Morgan is now holding a record 55 million ounces of silver. Goldman Sachs and HSBC recently purchased 7.1 tons of physical gold. What do these fat cat bankers and mega money managers know that you don't? They're expecting another financial crisis, and over time, gold and silver win. Silver is trading below its production costs and is predicted to double by 2020. At Capital Gold Group, we offer gold and silver for direct delivery. Plus, our specialty is IRA rollovers for the ultimate in IRA security. Be one of the first 20 callers today to receive our free gold and silver buying guide. Capital Gold Group is A+ rated with a Better Business Bureau. So call now and see what investing in gold and silver can do for you. Call now. 800-430-7568. 800-430-7568. 800-430-7568. That's 800-430-7568.
I'm not even going to welcome you back. I'm going to describe. Get the paddlefish off the screen. I'm going to describe this parking lot situation.
Please do. Please do.
So people are yelling in the chat now because orange. So orange is a garage, but orange is the entire lot. The entire lot is orange. Pluto is a floor, one floor of a parking structure. It is not a parking lot. If we had said
neither is orange,
Pinocchio or Timon or Woody or Buzz or whatever those lots are at Disneyland, I would have accepted. Orange is technically a lot because it's the whole thing. It's not a floor. Orange is the whole thing.
I'm going to go ask Reedy Creek and see what they call it.
What do you mean? What do they call it? There's a difference. Pluto is is one floor. It's one floor of a parking garage.
No, I mean, look, I just want to show everybody. This is what Tom cost Gabe. This mug right here, and Gabe probably would have traded it to Michelle. I don't know if Caitlin
don't
will.
turn Michelle on me.
I don't know if Caitlin will, but Gabe certainly would have traded this to you.
No, he said he had all the patches. He didn't say.
Yeah, no, he would have taken the mug.
They all want the mug, just like me.
It's all right. Gabe has won enough stuff on this show.
He has, and he.
Gabe is in the chat, like trying to diffuse the situation.
He's not lobbying.
Gabe, also, let's be honest,
it
Gabe.
was a poor
you
move.
You are a Florida guy.
Yeah.
The fact that your mind went to the Mickey and Friends parking structure disturbs me greatly. Like we're doing parking lots and you think Pluto, hey, that's a floor on the Disney and Friends parking structure. I'm going with Mickey. Oh, see, there's no Pluto level anyway. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. So their Pluto lot is gone also. Their Pluto lot was removed decades ago.
So was ours.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know if they had a Pluto lot. Who knows? I wouldn't even.
He's a friend of Mickey.
Daisy's one of the floors at Mickey and Friends. Pluto isn't. It's the Fab 6, but minus Pluto. That's weird. I've never really thought about it. It's odd.
All right.
But anyway.
So it's a good thing we got 3 hours tonight, Tom. We're gonna talk about Hollywood Studios next hour.
Yes.
We're gonna play the match game, which is not. It's not matching people up for dates.
No,
it's not a dating game.
So please explain.
I called one of our contestants and I said, "Look, I'm sorry I couldn't get you into Jeopardy, but we could get you into match game." And then she says, "That I don't think I could do that. I have a boyfriend." And I thought back, like, what did I just say to this girl? Did I accidentally ask her out on a date or something?
Nick would have said dating game there. I mean, that wouldn't be unlike anything Nick has done before.
How creepy was I on this phone call? Am I flirting with her or something?
How
I was
creepy
like,
was
no.
he?
It's not that kind of match. It is the the match game where you try to match the panelists' answers.
Yeah, not.
And Michelle's going to be a panelist. I don't think you've been a panelist yet.
That's why I'm just kind of like, what?
I'm excited.
It's going to be fun.
So this is actually hysterical because they just brought this game back.
Alec Baldwin,
we
right?
made it so
I watched it
popular
the other
again.
night randomly. I was flipping through
Yeah, we
channels.
did that.
And I was excited.
I've been doing this game for like 7 years.
7?
Yeah, 7. And we are responsible for bringing matching.
Well, my friend John Baker always said that I needed to host a game. So.
Should we know who John Baker is?
No, but he's watching. So the fact that I said his name
the way you
is
said
happy.
John Baker, like it was.
I like it.
If you check the tweets and retweets and Snapchats and everything, like he.
I felt like we were in Blazing Saddles when they're like Randolph Scott.
Randolph Scott.
But all that's in the next hour. This hour, guys, we still have to take a trip to the world of psychotic comments.
Take it away, Michelle.
Shaman from Pandora, the world of Avatar, Disney's most advanced audio animatronic. Papa John says, so how long until it breaks? And instead of fixing it, they just light it with a strobe. Anonymous says, Disco Shaman. Is that all you got? Says, looks like a glowing version of Living with the Land.
Aww.
I like that one. All right, Incredibles Super Dance Party being replaced in Tomorrowland at the Magic Kingdom. Limited time meet and greet. Jerry says, link to a credible source. And Anonymous posted our link to our story. And Burned wrote, slow clap.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
WDW fan says, Tom is a credible source. That's why Channel 9 interviews him on the news. Word.
There should be a new segment this week. Who loves Tom?
And Donald Trump says, fake news. All right. That went over real well. Disney has no plans to change the Jungle Cruise attraction, regardless of what The Rock says. Ryan B. says, Rock got shut down by the law offices of paper and scissors.
Wow.
That's my kind of joke.
I love that Michelle's screen froze right after she did the pose like it was the end of an 80s sitcom. Oh, no, you didn't. Free.
All right.
Right back.
First look at new dishes from the 2017 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Tom Crabless says, once again, I don't get my crab. If you question why I give bad reviews, this is why. Unless you're paddlefish. Love you, bae.
I do love paddlefish.
So good.
It was really good. I would like to go back now that I don't have a million.
You know,
food
but I've run
allergies.
into a lot of people said they've had bad meals, but anyone I've been with, I brought Jason, right? You were there.
Yes.
How good was paddlefish?
Spectacular.
See? And these are different meals. These are all different meals.
Yeah, we had brunch. It was good.
Yeah, you were there for a separate brunch. Mm-hmm. And you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Josh loved it.
Are these people not going for brunch that have bad meals?
I don't know. But I've had most of the menu at this point.
Wait, people said bad meals?
Yeah. I've talked to several people who have told me they had bad experiences.
No.
And I keep going back and I don't know what they're talking about.
Kind of how I feel about STK.
I keep trying different things and I still can't have a terrible meal.
They're getting it confused with Planet Hollywood.
Or STK, either one.
Yeah.
Things that start with P. Wait, that's weird.
STK does not.
You know, I don't even know what to say. Oh, my. The P is, in fairness, the P is silent. Like the crowd for this show.
Okay.
Nick, this is the last time I let you bring beer in the studio.
Hey, I'm drinking kombucha, so you can't blame me. Mine is fermented.
What are you talking about? We would never drink anything on the air that was alcoholic. That would be irresponsible.
Oh, boy.
That would be irresponsible.
Okay, Maker Studios, Oh My Disney, Star Wars, and more merged to create Disney Digital Network. Courtney says, with everything under the same brand, Disney plans to use their lineup of platforms and content creators to bring unique ways of sharing content with a variety of audiences. Dizflix says, question mark?
No, that, yeah. I should have explained that one.
Oh, somebody else said that?
Dizflix?
Oh.
Yeah.
So
anyway. All right, we got a couple more. We'll do those next hour. We'll also play. We're also getting into the match game.
Which starts with the letter B.
Tonight it's sponsored by the letter B.
B is for match game. And B is for third hour coming up tonight.
Celebrating 50 years as Apopka's hometown station. 1520 WVZW. Apopka, Orlando. Community events, financial news, weather, traffic, and more.
A service of Salem Media Group.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Ron DeRockstra.
House GOP leaders are prepared to go forward with a vote on health care Thursday. House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy answered yes Wednesday evening when asked if GOP leaders were confident they have the votes to pass their long-promised repeal and replace health care legislation. Republican leaders and President Trump were hard at work all day trying to wrangle votes from Republican lawmakers. Correspondent Mike Gracia reporting. House approved the $1.1 trillion spending bill today. New Jersey Congressman Rodney Frelinghuysen, the Appropriations Committee chair, said House is doing its job.
Today is a vote to keep the government open and to get back to an appropriations process, which is our responsibility under the Constitution of the power of the purse.
The bill now goes to the Senate in time to avert a government shutdown at midnight Friday. FBI Director James Comey defended his decision to notify Congress about new revelations in the Hillary Clinton email investigation just days before the presidential election.
Director Comey tells senators he had to make a stark choice between speaking or concealing.
Even in hindsight, and this has been one of the world's most painful experiences, I would make the same decision. I would not conceal that.
The FBI director added while it makes him, as he put it, mildly nauseous to think his actions could have influenced the outcome of the presidential campaign.
I can't consider for a second whose political fortunes will be affected in what way. We have to ask ourselves, what is the right thing to do?
Director Comey confirmed Russian hacking into the election and said he believes Russia is still involved in American politics. Linda Kenyon, Capitol Hill.
President Trump welcomed Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas to the White House today, the president expressing optimism he can help bridge the divide in the Middle East. On Thursday, it's Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull who visits Washington and has a sit-down with President Trump. News and analysis at townhall.com. I'm Ron DeRockstra.
Hiring is the most challenging part of my job. It's really hard. The searching, the sorting through resumes. Most people don't have the right experience.
We started using ZipRecruiter about 3 months ago. Right from the start, you could tell it was going to make hiring a lot easier. One click and my job was posted to 200 plus job boards, all the top sites.
All of the candidates came to my dashboard, and it's easy to compare them. Thumbs up if I liked them, thumbs down if I didn't. No emails and attachments, printing up docs, phone calls, none of that.
And I couldn't believe the number of great applicants we got. I had the person we needed within 1 week. I don't know how we hired before ZipRecruiter.
Whether you're looking to fill one position or 20, find the best candidates with ZipRecruiter, where your job is just one click away from 200 plus job sites. ZipRecruiter, the fastest way to hire. And right now you can try ZipRecruiter free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/start. That's ZipRecruiter.com/start. ZipRecruiter.com/start.
Welcome back. WDW News Tonight, our unprecedented third hour tonight as part of our 50th episode celebration. I want to take a moment to talk about, we previewed obviously the next episode. We're going to be back in 2 weeks. But there is something happening here at listen.wdwnt.com. In the meantime, we are doing another video edition of Back to the Future. So we will be joining you on Monday, May 8th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for Back to the Future Live Wishes, a magical gathering of Disney dreams and the history of Magic Kingdom Fireworks Spectacular. So Monday, May 8th, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Our next edition of Back to the Future Live, celebrating the farewell of wishes next week with Back to the Future. We're going to talk about the whole history of nighttime shows at the Magic Kingdom. Should be a good time. A lot of people in the chat are wondering about Larry Elder. Larry Elder obviously being preempted by us tonight. But don't worry, next week we are preempted by the McFlurries game.
So we have the Rays on. So we're not even preempting Larry Elder. The Tampa Bay Rays are.
What now?
Yeah.
Oh, are they on the West Coast?
I don't know. They're still. I think they're in the post game show right now.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
we weren't on 105.5 tonight.
Unfortunately, not. Sorry, guys, you missed out.
Larry Elder.
They can't hear us, so
not our fault. No one listens to this.
Hey, we're gonna go back to the wonderful world of psychotic comments.
Yeah, let's finish it off.
All right, tickets on sale for Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout Ride Galactic Premiere Party. Sam Fritz says, I'm personally really excited for the hard ticket party to buy tickets for other hard ticket parties. What? I don't write them.
They're joking that eventually Disney will just sell tickets to a party where you can buy tickets to more parties.
I see. It would have been easier if you just wrote it that way.
You're asking too much. I love that people in the background just see like there's just a giant Disney bag. It looks like there's like a dead body.
Those are prizes.
That is a bag of prizes. Tom went to Cast Connection. I don't know
what that is. Yeah, Cast Connection goodie bag. And a Donald Trump.
Nope, don't point it. That's not there.
All right. The Rock working with Disney Imagineering to update the Jungle Cruise attraction for upcoming film. Anonymous says, well, it's good to see they're not taking The Rock for granted. Oh, Tom, he stole your joke. Anyone says, I happen to believe that Tower of Terror is the finest work of Steve Guttenberg's career since Police Academy 7. How have these people not been fired yet? Of course, Tower of Terror has since been eclipsed by Mr. Guttenberg's turn as Colton West in the cinematic epics Lava Lantula and Lava to Lantula. Coincidentally, Lava Lantula is also the signature dessert at Volcano Bay. My point being, shut up. Tower of Terror is an awesome movie.
Police Academy.
Yes, that was the highlight of Gutenberg's career. That was 3 Men and a Little Lady. 3 Men and a Baby.
No, 3 Men and a Baby. Yeah, not 3 Men and a Little Lady.
Well, that was the second one.
Little
Was
Old
it?
Lady?
Yeah.
There's a second one?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh.
Really? We gotta watch that.
No, we're not. 3 Men and a Little Lady?
Yeah. It wasn't as good. Not nearly as good.
No,
Nowhere
because it
even
was more
close.
about the girl than them.
3 Men and a Baby was awesome.
Oh, I've lost it.
All right. Nick says maybe Disney
Not me.
as full confidence maybe Disney has full confidence in the movie. But I agree that can plan this out. But if The Rock lets us down, then desire to cancel this ASAP. I'm guessing English is a second language for this gentleman. The Rock says,
You know what we do best here at WDWNT is insult our audience.
hey, they're leaving psychotic comments.
That's
They're
what
up
this whole
for
segment's
everything.
about, isn't it?
The Rock says, The Rock is not capable of letting anyone down. Now, if you feel the further need to question this, then The Rock will take you down. Know Your Role Boulevard, which is on the corner of Jabroni Drive and...
No. It's Jabroni Drive. The SmackDown Hotel is at the corner of Know Your Role Boulevard and Jabroni Drive.
Is that really what he
And
says?
he's going to check you into it. Yeah. I can't
Wow.
say the rest of it.
Oh, well, that's what the comment also says. Not knowing that, I apologize to all of the...
And he used to sing Heartbreak Hotel, but instead he sang
Who's
SmackDown
Jabroni?
Hotel.
SmackDown Hotel.
Who's Jabroni?
You're a jabroni.
I think it's like an Italian
It's
slang,
a
right?
derogatory term. It means like, I don't know, like dummy or anything like that.
All right. Benjamin David Inglesmith says... Anyone who doesn't know that Disneyland is one word shouldn't be allowed to redesign the park's classic rides. And The Rock says, and anyone whose name is Benjamin David Inglesmith is either a character in a Dickens novel or a jabroni. The question is, which are you? The end of the most wonderful world of psychotic comments. Which is brought to you by the WDWNT Inner Globe Society.
Yes, it is.
Too good.
Which is wigs. Support WDWNT and get early and exclusive access to content that you just can't find anywhere else, including post shows for WDW News Tonight, starting at just $2 a month. Right now, you can also get discounted registration and access to special events at WDWNT, the 10th anniversary. For more information, go to patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com and click the Patreon link. Join the wigs and help make WDWNT happen through Patreon.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
And we're going to do a post show. Post show will be back on the 17th. Obviously, we're doing 3 hours tonight. I think that's probably more than enough. What are you laughing about?
It's more than enough.
Yeah, it is. It's 3 hours. Yeah, Michael, I can't refresh my camera because then we're going to lose the show. So I don't know what you want me to do at this point.
Are we? We're down. We're down.
We're
panelists?
having issues, and everybody's been having issues. It's apparently Google Hangouts having issues tonight. I know if I attempt to close it, we will lose the show.
Do you want to take a break and try to reboot the video stream so we get our panelists?
I can't because I will lose the show. The show will end.
Oh, it's airing through you.
It's airing through me. So we could take a break and I could talk to the guys in the chat about it, but I don't really know what's going to happen.
Well, can't I take care of it on my end
or something?
Oh wait, hold on. I'm being told. Yeah, guys, I don't think this is going to work, but we could try it.
Turn it off. Like a light.
Yeah, I just did it, guys. It doesn't do anything. I'm having the same problem where everybody blacked out for me, so I can't do anything.
All right, well, let's take a break. We'll be back with the match game hopefully in just a moment, and then we still got talking about Hollywood Studios, the panel discussion coming up later in this hour as well. Maybe we shouldn't have done hour 3. I don't know.
Cursed.
We'll figure it out. All right, we'll be back here on WDW News Tonight.
Hello there. Do you like fish? How about pillaging? Is your idea of a good time the sacking and slaughter of your enemies? Do you feel that a civilization can only best be seen through black lights? Do you feel that every citizen of Norway is either a Viking, a cruise director, or oil worker? If you said yes to any of these questions, then listen up. The land and food of Norway have always been and always will be full of peril and adventure. And nowhere is this more evident than here at Maelstrom. At Maelstrom, you will experience the most authentic Norwegian dining experience you can imagine. And it starts when you walk in the front door, past the moat, and through the gauntlets of flags. I tell you, there's nothing like this place in the world.
Except maybe Askus.
Quiet, Loki! Don't believe me. Ask one of our satisfied customers.
Well, the food was good, I guess, and, well, I think they undercooked my mutton flanks.
What? No problem. Olaf, take these back to the kitchen and get this fixed. Sorry about that, sir. Did I mention that the spirit of Norway has always been and always will be adventure? Here at Maelstrom, we have plenty of themed dining rooms that really take you back to the old country, like the Norwegian fishing village, the medieval Norwegian fishing village, the enchanted second-floor woods fishing village, and oil rig. We also have a full-service bar staffed by a real polar bear. Say hi, Pierre. Here at the Lazy Eye Bar, everything is served in 3 sizes. Large, really large, and please pick Volstag off the floor. Have a request that isn't on the menu? Just ask our bartender to make it. He'll stare at you blankly, but wow, you just talked to a polar bear.
What's this? How dare you send this food back? Be gone!
This is troll cuisine. I cast a spell. You will disappear! Disappear! Disappear!
Well then, if this sounds like a restaurant for you, then come on down to Maelstrom. You aren't the first to come this way. But you may be the last.
The Maelstrom is located at 1988 Avenue of the Stars, Orlando, Florida. Just tell them Fjord sent you.
Beware, the federal government can change the rules for your retirement plan at any time. Before the government finds another way to separate you from your money, arm yourself with the Ultimate Retirement Protection Plan. The plan starts with 4 special reports: the new rules of retirement, your 20-minute estate plan, hidden real estate tax bombs to avoid, and 5 easy chair portfolios. The Ultimate Retirement Protection Plan was created by Bob Carlson, America's #1 expert on retirement planning. You'll also get a risk-free membership in our private research letter, Bob Carlson's Retirement Watch. It includes a monthly newsletter, weekly hotlines, and more when you order at retirementwatchradio.com. 1 year is just $49. Try it for 90 days. If it doesn't exceed your expectations, you'll get a complete refund. Call 800-552-1152. That's 800-552-1152. Or log on to retirementwatchradio.com. That's retirementwatchradio.com.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight, where we don't have a camera anymore. Hooray!
45 minutes to May the 4th be with you.
You can use mine and see you through the window.
Oh, I could come.
Yeah, you can come in here. We invited you in here.
Sit in there, I guess. Yeah.
So is it
Somebody
really?
do that. Give me a moment to move in there. You get everybody going with match game.
All right. Hey guys. Hi everybody.
Hi people.
All right. Do we have the match game chart thingy? Graphic? Is that working? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Dukes of Hazzard. Confederate flag.
Yeah, why is that there?
It is the act. I've learned that is the actual background in the match game. It doesn't look like a Confederate flag when it is on the background of the match game, but there you go. We're configuring Tom into the studio here, so we do have our. I think we have all our panelists on, though, don't we, guys?
We're missing Zach.
We're missing Zach. That's why there's a question mark. Okay.
Unless you want me to fill in for him.
I think so, because we need 7 panelists.
That was 6. So.
Because we need 6 panelists. I thought we always had
Nick's
7.
good
I
at
thought that was
math.
the joke.
7.
Tom's the sir. He doesn't like when things go off wire. But you know what? We do have we have a great match game coming up here. Let's talk to our contestants. Let's get them on the line here, and let's get started with
Can you
this.
explain what the match game is?
We can. We're finding dates for our 2 contestants, Michael and Alicia. No, just kidding.
Wait, not me.
All right, so I want to welcome on first from Arizona, Michael. How you doing, Michael?
Hey, good, Nick, and actually it's from Arkansas.
Oh, yeah, AR, that's Arkansas.
Wow.
They've had too much kombucha. Please forgive them.
From the letter P. Let's see.
Let's recap. Map.
What would Arizona be? Is that a
AZ?
A Z? Good call.
There you go.
I need one, though.
I know you need one. Where are more pens?
I didn't bring a purse, so I don't have any pens.
This is such a professional program.
All right, so not as exotic as I thought. You're just from Arkansas. And then we bring on from right down the street here from our Altamont Springs studios, we have Alicia. How you doing, Alicia?
I am good.
You know, you're like you're like right down the street from us, which is cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to Alec Baldwin. Is he on his way? Or?
You know what? We couldn't get him for tonight, which was very disappointing. But you know, so I'm going to take his place. Now we'll see what you got to get. What you can
I
pay
call that
for.
an upgrade.
Thank you, Michelle. I do very much appreciate that. It's it's funny how the Jeopardy went much smoother than the match game, which we've played like a billion times. So kind of interesting. So, but we have Michael. Michael, you're in this game kind of because of pity. We had you on the pyramid a couple of weeks ago, and things didn't go so well.
No, they didn't.
And so you had some bad categories. It was it just didn't go as well. So we did promise you a spot in the in this 50th celebration show tonight, and so here you are in the match game, and we're glad to have you here. And Alicia, and I think is it your first time playing the game with us here on WDW News Tonight?
This is definitely my first time. Yes.
Excellent. So glad to have you there. You a big Disney fan?
Yeah, kind of.
All right. We don't need to be a Disney fan in order to do the match game. Basically, the match game is going to work like this. I'm going to read a statement, and with a blank in it, You're going to have to fill in the blank and hope that you match one of our panelists, what they write down as their responses. And so we're going to have some fun tonight. We got, look at that, Michelle and Tom on the same camera right there. Oh, no, that's not the same time. It's the first time tonight they've been on the same camera because that was Cornack that you were with earlier.
Yes, no, he left.
Striking resemblance.
He's
but
gone.
He's out of the building. And so we're going to play the match game.
You know, Nick, I'm close enough to punch you now.
Let's introduce.
It's funny how you actually sound louder when you're over there instead of being right next to me.
Oh, yeah?
It's weird.
Zach got in.
Zach got in.
Yay,
Good.
There's Zach. See, just in time.
Yeah, see, I was having a discussion about the Twin Sons episode of Star Wars Rebels with my wife.
Yes. It's a good discussion to have. So let's introduce our contestants tonight. Michael, can you put up the match game? So I don't know who we have. I gotta read the list.
I can tell you who we
Oh,
have.
go ahead, Tom.
I'm still here.
We have Tom Corliss. We have Michelle.
Oh no, there you go.
There we go.
You go, Nick. You can
Michelle.
control your game.
All right. David.
David's there.
David. Ashley, how you doing?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. Zach, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Jason.
Hello.
And Mr. Tom Corliss.
Yep, and I'm sharing a camera with Michelle.
Oh no, it's gorgeous. All right.
I'll play along for funsies.
Yay.
Since I was almost a panelist.
Aww.
All right, so we're going to start the game off. We're going to let Michael play first here on the match game. And Michael, as our first contestant going up tonight, would you like question A or question B?
Michelle, you can't look at my answers.
Okay.
Let's go with question B.
Question B. All right, panelists, here you go. Johnny Depp recently surprised guests by appearing as Jack Sparrow inside Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. He then surprised guests even further by appearing in blank.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Johnny Depp recently surprised guests by appearing as Jack Sparrow inside Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. He then surprised guests even further by appearing in blank. This is where you make up an answer, Michelle. Write it down and hope that it's an answer that Michael also comes up with.
Is this still a PG show?
It's fairly PG.
Okay. Just making sure.
You have to use the word whoopee.
I do have a
I'm gonna get high
now.
off this marker. Holy moly.
Mm.
Whew, you smell that?
Look at David's hat. David's wearing his 1,000-point
Oh,
hat.
nice.
I like it.
Very nice, Dave.
I love that Alice poster.
Did you put down the answer, Michelle?
I did.
All right, Tom. Everybody,
Yep,
anybody
I'm
still
hiding it from
writing?
Tom, so he can't see it.
I'm good.
All right. All right, let's bring Michael back on. Michael, Johnny Depp recently surprised guests by appearing as Jack Sparrow inside Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. He then surprised guests even further by appearing in blank.
The Main Street Electrical Parade.
The Main Street Electrical Parade.
They're both about the same age. They're both looking pretty old.
All right, Michelle, we're going to start off with you. What'd you have?
Mine's not going to make any sense unless you say it.
Unless he says
Yeah, you have to say it. Say it.
Oh,
say that. Yeah.
He then surprised guests even further by appearing in
Drag.
Oh. That's a good one.
That would have been surprising.
Not a match, though. Not a match. David.
Oh, David's muted.
What?
David has an iPad.
I can't read
Is
it.
David muted? David is muted.
There's a
Good
glare.
movie.
A good movie.
A good
Not a match. Not a match. Ashley.
I put Rock and Roller Coaster because he's into music. He wanted to be a musician.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like Steve
Good
Tyler.
answer.
Yeah, he would fit right in there.
He looks like Steven Tyler's hat.
Zach.
Or when he's reading the teleprompter like
I'm
this.
sorry, I did not have a match. I said
What is on your head?
I said the Tangled.
Tangled toy. It's Punzel's poopers now. We're calling
This,
it
yeah, this
Punzel's.
is a god awful stocking cap that I found while I was cleaning out the my office.
It's great.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's very appropriate for Punzel's poopers.
Jason, what you got?
I said court.
Nice.
Unfortunately, not a match.
Tom.
Okay. I said, you're gonna put me on camera. I said, mission breakout of marriage.
Oh man! All right. Well, unfortunately, Michael, no matches there, but
Divorce
that's okay.
court. The other
Yeah,
Michael.
no matches. Come on.
It was only round one of two.
I matched Jason. I had divorce court.
Well, you and Jason are in the lead.
You guys are together as one.
All
We
right.
are
divorce.
one with the ocean.
All
Weren't you
right.
getting mad
all
at me
right.
for singing thing?
This
Yeah.
one. This one.
My
is
voice
for.
is beautiful, though.
Oh.
And then she threw hummus in my face.
Yeah, pretty much.
But only Hope hummus.
It is Hope hummus.
The only
This is
hummus
organic.
Tom Corliss gets hit in the face with is Hope avocado hummus.
Hummus. Spicy.
All right, Nick, let's play the game. Come on.
All right, it's Alicia's turn. So Alicia, it's going to be your question. We'll let the panelists get down their answers, and we'll ask you for yours. Now, because this is our 50th episode, special episode here, one question in each of these games tonight will have to do with our show, and this is one of those questions.
So great, we could match even less.
Yes.
Oh, goody.
The Wonderful World of Psychotic Comments is a popular segment on WDW News Tonight.
Define popular. How popular is it?
What is it?
I didn't say it. Okay, well, it turned out to be a better idea than the originally proposed Wonderful World of Psychotic Blank. The Wonderful World of Psychotic Comments is a popular segment on WDW News Tonight. Turned out to be a much better idea than the originally proposed segment, Wonderful World of Psychotic Blank. It could have been an interesting segment here on News Tonight.
Man, there's some deep pulls you can make from that one.
Oh, it is a popular segment. People like it. People, in fact, like it so much that they write stupid comments on your website.
Or they make their name something that sounds inappropriate.
They
when said
know.
on the
They
air.
know I'm a sucker for
Our
that.
website.
They know I'm a sucker for the crazy names.
You know why it's our website? Because we are one.
All right, anybody still writing there?
No,
Everybody's
Nick
now.
has a different hat. We share your armrest.
Okay.
I don't
All
have
right,
armrest.
let's bring Alicia back on. Alicia, the Wonderful World of Psychotic Comments is a popular segment on WDW News Tonight. It turned out to be a much better idea than the originally proposed segment, Wonderful World of Psychotic Blank.
People.
That's actually the original name for this entire show.
That's a good answer.
That is a good answer. David, do we have a match?
He needs to unmute himself.
It's hard to read that too.
He says he's not muted.
Disney Princess.
That's a good
That is a
one.
good one.
That's a
Not a
good
match, though. Ashley.
I said Bob Iger ideas.
Zach.
I said turkey lovers.
What?
Yeah.
That goes way back to
Those
the
are
WDWNT podcast.
I don't even
I like
remember
turkey.
that. Oh, I like turkey. Gobble gobble. Luke Manning. That's like a 10-year-old reference, man.
Mm-hmm.
10 years old, and that was 10 years ago, and Luke Manning was 10 years old.
Jason.
I said clickbait.
Oh,
Nice.
You called?
Tom, what you got? Do we have a match?
I said the Wonderful World of Psychotic Nicholas Cicero Water Park Arrest.
Not a match.
Making. Oh my goodness. All right. I had
Shell.
psychotic
Hats.
What?
That's because of Zach.
Oh,
We were talking about it.
yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
He's always wearing.
And I got mine. Wonderful World of Psychotic Math Equations.
Math equations.
Yeah,
I
2
like-
weeks. 2 weeks to have that.
All right,
With the
Alicia.
math game.
No matches there, unfortunately, but you
Surprise.
did a good job. I mean, that was a great answer. I would have thought
It
you
was
would
a
have had the
good
match
answer.
there.
Technically, we should give her Nick. Nick is a person,
Nick is a person.
but I don't know.
Mm.
Judges.
No, those were
Bob
arrests.
Iger is a person.
No, but you said as ideas.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, that's right.
You're supposed to agree with me. I'm trying to get you points.
It's all right. It's all right. We still got a whole nother round.
We do. We have round 2. Now, Alicia, here in round 2, would you like to start with question A or question B?
I'm going to stick with A.
All right.
No one got points, so it don't matter.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. It was just announced that the tickets are on sale for the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout Ride Galactic Premiere Party at DCA. That's a mouthful.
Just had a minor stroke.
At this wonderful hard ticket event, guests will be able to get their photo taken with blank. It was just announced that tickets are on sale for the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout Ride Galactic Premiere Party at DCA. At this hard ticket event, guests will be able to get their photo taken with blank. Are you guys sharing a pen? Oh, nice.
Camera, pen.
It's nice.
And
of you
hatred
guys.
of Nicholas.
Oh my! I know. I don't like them both in the same room as me. Just like they're staring. They're just looking at me across the. I don't like it. It's very uncomfortable. I don't like Tom this close to me during the show.
Yeah, no, I can hit you.
Throw a water bottle.
Well, I'm gonna throw
Hummus.
some organic Hope hummus.
That was really bad stuff.
I liked it.
The official avocado of President Obama's.
When are we gonna
campaign.
start letting her do like ads in the middle of the show?
Okay. Hope.
Oh.
No. Yeah.
Like the commercials are going to be her like advertising things in the middle of the show.
Yep. If you're on a cleanse and all you can eat is organic, go organic.
I'm Michelle
with
Wargo,
Hope.
announcer for WDW News Tonight, and I only eat Hope jalapeno hummus.
They have a spicy cilantro one that's too hot to eat. It's jalapeno cilantro.
Ooh.
It's really good though.
We should play this game.
No. While you play, I'm going to eat some hummus.
All right, Michael, I need the board back up because I don't remember people's names.
We've only been working with these people for 4 years now.
Wow.
Who's the girl on the far left? Oh, Ashley. Ashley, it's your turn. You're up first. We have a match.
Wait. You need
You
to
didn't
find out
ask for the answer. How do I know?
Yeah. I didn't, did I?
What are you doing?
He is having a stroke.
What is the person's answer?
That's right.
What is the player's answer?
I'll get to that first.
You ready?
Yes, please.
Yes,
go ahead.
please. Don't wait for Nick.
Upset fans of the Tower of Terror.
Oh, okay. Yes. Upset fans.
I'm
I like
sure
that.
they'll be there.
It's a good one.
Or
It's a good-
Howard the Duck.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one.
That's really good.
All right, Ashley, we're starting off with you.
Okay. I said rockets, rocket rods.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
Not a match. Zach.
Well, breaking with my tradition on Match Game, I actually tried to give a legit answer, and I said, "Yo soy Groot."
Oh boy,
Jason.
I've got Bob Chapek.
Nope.
Tom.
I said they're going to have a meet and greet with pipes.
Waiting for that one. Michelle.
Well, I went
She's got a good answer.
the traditional way and said
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
What are you holding up there?
You held it upside
There you
down.
go.
It's backwards. What does it matter?
It's backwards.
Upside down.
I don't think it's a mirror.
It doesn't matter on camera.
I don't know if you guys can hear me yet.
Oh, we can!
Oh, another Bob
That's
Chapek.
2 for Bob.
Good
Chapek.
answer.
I went with, that's going to be my default answer.
He's sure to be there,
I
right?
also smacked my microphone from 1972 that's in here. What is this microphone?
It's different than most.
Oh, the Corn Dog King. Michael
I
said the
went
Corn
with the
Dog
California
King.
Adventure. Take a picture with the Corn Dog King.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Olaf with a cape.
Olaf with a cape would
Oh.
have been good. Yeah.
All right, no matches, Alicia. And so no
boy.
matches so far for anybody.
What a game.
But we are going to try to get David the match here. Excuse me, Michael the match here. Stop it.
We got David volume.
This is why we'll never do a third hour again.
It's too late.
Nick's like half asleep.
I am. All right. Hey, so here, Michael, we're gonna try to get you a match here. Here is your second question. Disney is testing out a new fireworks show for the Magic Kingdom. This means that people who live in the area won't be able to blank for the next few weeks. Disney testing out a new fireworks show very, very late at night or early in the morning, whatever you want to call it, there at the Magic Kingdom. This means that people who live nearby in the area won't be able to blink for the next couple weeks. Very loud, noisy, lots of lights shining in people's windows. All right, guys. Anybody still writing? Good. All right. All right. We're gonna do some right order this time. Bring in Michael on. Michael, what you got for an answer in this one?
I'm gonna have to go the safe route and say sleep.
Yeah, I like it. Let's see who was mature and wrote sleep here. Let's go around the board. Who are we starting with this time? Let's start with Zach. What you got?
Well, working third shift, there's something that I don't get enough of. It's my hockey helmet.
Hats.
Sleep.
Sleep.
He said sleep.
That's a match.
That's a match. Automatic win for Michael. But how many matches can we get here? Let's go with Jason.
How about one more?
Sleep. Tom.
Well, we should all be doing.
I
right
can't
now.
believe this.
Sleep.
I said sleep.
Michelle.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Really?
You're wrapped upside down again.
David.
I also said sleep.
Sleep. Ashley.
Clean sweep.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Left
Okay,
to right. Up
retire
and
the
down.
game. We're done.
Up first.
So let me explain. You can put me on camera for a second. Michelle, it's gonna be left to right, up and down. You take Tylenol for any headaches, Midol for any cramps. You'll be fine.
No, if I get that.
It's from Tommy Boy. Don't be ridiculous.
That was a clean sweep. Was that the first time in history of match game, Tom?
No, I think it's happened.
It's happened before.
It's
Oh,
rare.
that's
It's very rare.
Michael.
Like my steak at STK.
Which is how I like
Michael, good job.
Oh, thank you.
You went with the safe
That was
answer.
great. Thanks, everybody.
Everybody was mature. Went with that one.
We all did it. Hooray.
So Alicia, thank you. First of all, let's talk to Alicia real quick. Alicia, thanks for playing tonight.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me on.
We do appreciate that. We do have a party gift for
We're
you,
gonna
and
send you
so we'll get you something from WDWNT. Thank you for playing tonight.
Awesome.
All right, we don't have to ship it through. Maybe we'll just run it down the street after the game, Tom.
What are we doing?
She lives in Altamont, right down the
Oh,
street.
does she
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I missed that whole part because my camera's busted and now I'm in here.
Yeah, he was busy adjusting.
All right, so Michael, you're gonna play Super Match with us. So you got to pick one of our contestants who you want to play with in this final round.
I'm going to go with Tom.
Tom? All right. Going with Tom here. All right. So here we go for the Super Match. Now, this ups his prize pack. Maybe he'll get a second MGM Studios mug. Who knows? No, we don't have to. I don't know. We'll see what we give you, but we'll up your prize pack if you get this Super Match correct. Here we go. Donald Blank.
What else could it even be?
There's a few it could be.
That's just me. But yeah, that's
No.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be. I guess it could be a Disney answer. I suppose. I'm in.
Oh, he's in. All right. Tom's ready. All right. Let's see what you're going with, Michael. Donald Blank.
Let's go with Donald Duck.
Donald Duck. You got Duck.
Said Duck. What else even say?
Yeah.
What
Well, you could go Donald Trump because he was in the news for all the presidents and stuff. So.
Donald's
Yeah.
vote.
Yeah. Could have.
Fair enough.
But Michael wins. Good job, Michael. You get this prize back. Congratulations, Michael. I know, right? Come on. Those are the hard ones. The Super Match ones. The something blank. Come on, you try to think of a different one every time. All right, Michael, congratulations. And you'll be going home with the prize pack courtesy of WDWNT. And we appreciate you playing tonight.
All right. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Did you enjoy this one much better than the Pyramid a couple of weeks ago?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And they get screwed over this time.
Woo! We're like, all right, night, Michael.
Moving on.
All right, guys, we're gonna step aside, take a quick break here on WDW News Tonight. We do have a spot open right now for second game of the match game tonight. So we have one more game to play tonight for some cool prizes. If you want that second seat in the match game, game 2, give us a call right now, 407-774-8255. That's 407-774-8255.
Influencers, investors, educators, YouTubers, and live streamers are coming together to create the next big thing around Disney. Not even sure what that means. Anyway, it's Netflix meets Disney. It's WDWNT Flix. It's the #1 most requested thing from Periscopers who want to make money. Thousands are already signing up for original shows, live streams, and educational lessons about Disney, even though we just launched this literally 12 seconds ago. WDWNT Flix allows members access to originally created exclusive videos for the introductory price of $9.99 a month. We provide a place for people to connect, inform, and inspire others across the globe, and act as a distribution platform for original content creators and advertisers large and small. Basically anyone with money. With WDWNT Flix, you can enjoy unlimited viewing of content without having to watch a single commercial, tune into live streams without dealing with constant non-paying trolls, and you'll know it's a higher level of quality content from experienced professional hosts. Asterisk. There's always something new to discover, watch, and learn with more shows, streams, classes, and hosts added each and every month. So head on over to WDWNTFlix.com and sign up now. We can't wait to read your positive social media posts about it.
JP Morgan is now holding a record 55 million ounces of silver. Goldman Sachs and HSBC recently purchased 7.1 tons of physical gold. What do these fat cat bankers and mega money managers know that you don't? They're expecting another financial crisis, and over time, gold and silver win. Silver is trading below its production costs and is predicted to double by 2020. At Capital Gold Group, we offer gold and silver for direct delivery. Plus, our specialty is IRA rollovers for the ultimate in IRA security. Be one of the first 20 callers today to receive our free gold and silver buying guide. Capital Gold Group is A+ rated with a Better Business Bureau. So call now and see what investing in gold and silver can do for you. Call now, 800-430-7568, 800-430-7568, 800-430-7568. That's 800-430-7568.
At the beginning of this commercial break, we announced WDWNT Flix with the intention of creating a collaboration of people in the Disney community and building a place for fans and vacationers alike. Many were eager to be a part of the project, in part because of the collaboration aspect of the model and wanting to be a part of something positive and new. Unfortunately, social media, being what it is, created a negative and hateful view of our business. The business was built entirely around collaboration. Have I mentioned the word collaboration yet? Because I search and replace the words pyramid scheme, and I want to be sure they're gone. We weren't trying to offend anyone, just having the courage to pursue another dream and venture, at least until people were negative about it. We wanted to test the business model out and try something new. And if the Disney community is determined to be against it, then we see no reason to continue pursuing it. On to the next scheme. Dream. We have already refunded all who have joined, which was actually quite easy because there was no one. We do apologize to all the people who subscribed and were excited for WDWNT Flix. We thank you very much for your positive messages and your excitement to try something new. And as for the rest of you, you asshole potential customers. It ran out of other music that wasn't Star Wars music, so now it's just Star Wars music for the rest of the show tonight.
15 minutes to Star Wars Day. Exciting.
I see no problem.
You going to Hollywood Studios tomorrow?
Yes.
Gotta go to Animal Kingdom tomorrow too.
Ooh.
Doesn't the pin come out? The next countdown pin?
That's why I have to go to Animal Kingdom for the pin and the pin alone.
Pin alone.
Correct.
Yes. That is why. Okay. Interesting. All right. We getting back to the match game. Let's do it. All right, we want to introduce our two contestants for game 2 of the match game here. On the line with us, we do have Nick, who just called in. Good evening, Nick.
Good evening.
Where are you calling in from?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. All right. Well, thanks for calling in to play the match game with us tonight. And paired up with you, we do have Sam calling in. And Sam, it's been a while. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good to hear from you.
Yeah, and I'm not in Arizona.
Nothing to confuse Nick.
No, you're not.
You know what letter Arizona starts with? P.
All right. Nick's going to go first with us tonight. Nick, you got to choose. Would you like question A or question B?
Question A.
All right. Question A. Here we go, guys. Here we go. The Rock recently let it slip that he may be working with Imagineering on new enhancements to Jungle Cruise. One rumor has it that an audio animatronic. Stop it.
What?
Audio animatronic Rock will appear. Oh my goodness. Let me start that
that from the beginning.
That an audio animatronic, The Rock, will appear in the blank scene. Got that out. The Rock recently let it slip that he may be working with Imagineering on the new enhancements to the Jungle Cruise. One rumor has it that an audio animatronic Rock will appear in the blank scene on the Jungle Cruise. Exciting. The Rock out there. It is good music. It is good music. Oh, you doing The Rock? Look at that. It's pretty good. Why is he holding up his eyebrow in the picture on the website?
The people's eyebrow.
But why does he have to hold it up? Can't he just do it?
Can't do it anymore?
He could still do it.
Maybe he can't.
I can't do the other one. I can only do this one.
You don't exercise it after a while, you lose it.
Because I always look at people like, what?
Yeah, I can't do the other one. This one's real easy.
There. That's as much as I get with the other one.
Like Popeye.
All right, so what's
Nick,
our match?
Nick, what scene will the animatronic Rock be in?
Because I couldn't resist saying it, the SmackDown hotel scene.
The SmackDown hotel scene. Look at that. All right. Very good. Very good. All right, Jason, do we have a match?
Unfortunately not. The elephant scene.
The elephant scene, no. Why
I don't
not?
know, why not?
I don't think any of you know who The Rock is.
We're talking about the Jungle Cruise.
Tom knows who The Rock is. Where would The Rock
sure
be?
do. I said the granite scene because he'd replace The Rock in the ride.
Michelle.
Mine is similar, but not as cute. I said the waterfall.
Waterfall, not a match.
Why would he be in the water?
Because
You
it's
just want to
made
see
out
him,
of rocks.
You just want to see him in a wet shirt.
Maybe. No, shirtless in a bathing suit. Durr.
Baywatch. You gotta go see Baywatch.
Yeah, I saw that trailer the other day. Hello.
David.
Okay. Now I'm scared to put this answer up. Also, the
See?
Put in the water
Backside of
scene.
water.
Backside of is that an R? It looks like weights.
Ashley.
Yeah, what is it?
Campsite.
Gonna fight the rhino.
And
see
last
Zach?
but not least, Zach.
Zach's doing it too now.
Oh, look. Yeah.
He's got a good one going.
He does.
And now
He
he's in a
changed
Trader
his
Sam
shirt?
shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a different hat.
I said the Return to Civilization.
Not
Because,
a match.
a star of his nomenclature and whatnot would not want to actually get on a boat.
All right. Sorry about that, Nick. You went for the wrestling reference. Didn't quite work with this crew here.
We needed Derek Bergen.
All right, bringing on Sam now. Here is Sam's question. The Los Angeles Times is reporting that Walt Disney World is planning a pilot program to begin later this year to transport cast members in cast-only parking lots using driverless shuttle cars. This could be a great idea until a vehicle gets lost and ends up in the blank.
Oh boy.
Driverless shuttle cars possibly coming to Walt Disney World. Could be a really cool idea until a vehicle gets lost and ends up in the blank. Like to see these driverless cars. Maybe The Rock can drive one.
The Rock. Why would he drive? It's autonomous.
That's a good question. Maybe the animatronic Rock. Seriously, 3 hours, not a good idea.
That marker is really short.
Right?
It is.
Yeah. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why Nick just sniffs that marker the whole show. That's exactly the
I
problem.
keep it right here in my drawer. All right, guys.
Right there in your drawers.
It's a different kind of marker.
Oh,
Match
goodness.
game.
Match game. Sam, this could be a good idea until the vehicle gets lost and ends up in the blank.
Well, speaking as a Wigs member who has early access to a new episode of WDWNT Pressing Issues,
Wow.
I went with the latest inside joke around here, the Wawa near OBT.
Oh, yeah. That show's not even out yet.
Wait, the one near OBT or on OBT?
Jason talked about Wawa for 15 minutes on the last show.
Because you people kept pestering me about it.
Wawa is so good.
They pop up like weeds.
I actually just had Wawa on the way here.
I have a Wawa
Right, every
coffee.
Wednesday.
Here we go again.
Tom, what are you going to do next week?
Try to take over the
world. Where are we?
Same thing I do every week.
So,
We got 9 minutes left.
I'm going to start with Tom.
I said it's going to end up in the bus stop pizza booth.
Michelle.
Transportation and Ticket Center.
No, not a match. David.
Worst place possible. The hole in the volcano.
Ashley.
Tomorrowland Speedway.
Nope, not a match. Zach. Bay Lake, not a
See,
match.
that's what I was thinking too, but Nick said the in the
Bay Lake. There's not another one.
Well, and so what you should have
should've
then
said the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Seven Seas Lagoon, exactly.
Jason, what you got?
Oh, that's
Seven
Michael.
Seas Lagoon. You just saw it.
Oh, no, we didn't.
No, your camera's broken. Thanks, YouTube streaming services. You're the best.
And I said they would get lost in the Twilight Zone.
No, that's a good one.
No, that's a good.
All right.
Michael had the best answer.
You'd have to give CBS a couple bucks then.
All right, let's see if we can get through the second set here. We got we're gonna keep Sam on the line. Sam, would you like question A or B?
A.
All right. Guys, it seems like Disney may be creating a Star Wars Starship luxury resort attached to Disney's Hollywood Studios. That sounds like a much better idea than the rumored resort attached to Pandora, the world of Avatar, where guests would stay inside a blank. Disney might be creating that Star Wars Starship luxury resort attached to Disney's Hollywood Studios. That definitely sounds like a much better idea than that rumored resort attached to Pandora, the world of Avatar, where guests would get to stay inside a blank.
I don't know what anything from that movie's called. I know
Little bit-
Navi and
That's what.
blueberry cheesecake. That's all I know.
Well, yeah. All right, guys.
You can't stay in a blueberry cheesecake.
Yeah. Wow, you guys really sniffing that.
Stop sniffing the mark.
Sam, where would guests stay? Inside a what?
It's incredibly stupid that Joe Rohde's earring.
Yeah.
Wow, good one.
That's a good one.
I like that one.
Joe Rohde's earring.
Oh, nice.
Michelle, do we have a match?
No, I said Navi Spirit Tree.
Oh,
I don't know what they're called. What are they called?
I don't know. That's probably right.
David.
Home tree was the thing in the movie. The home tree.
I went similar. I said a replica of James Cameron's ego.
Yeah, I was going to go for something like that.
Because it would be large enough.
Yeah.
Ashley.
She's muted
You're
now.
muted somehow.
Avatar capsule.
Capsule.
Capsule. You're
Just say
muted
no.
now, Ashley.
But that would be cool.
This show is so broken tonight.
She has
Zach.
great handwriting there.
All right.
Really great
She
handwriting.
does. We can
Are you-
read it perfectly.
Are you a teacher? It's excellent penmanship.
Zach?
I said a really handsy oak tree.
Jason.
I said a banshee cage.
Wow. And Tom.
I said a tree stump. That was for Scott Smith. He's out there somewhere.
So I'm pretty sure we have zero. Oh, wait, Michael. Michael, what you got?
What do you got?
For those who remember last week, the tree of dice.
Tree of dice. They stay in the tree
Nice.
of dice.
Nice.
Always a crowd pleaser.
All right, we have 5 minutes of this disaster left. Let's
All
get
right,
through it. Come on.
bring in. We got Nick here. No, we got no matches. I don't think so far, but that's the same as game one. And then this last one, bam! Everybody got it. And I think this one's the show related one.
Oh boy!
Yeah. So we have Pandora, the World of Avatar. It opens very soon. So which means we're gonna need a new joke of the week for the WDW News Tonight monologue. I guess we could always make fun of blank. We need a new joke of the week theme for the WDW News Tonight monologue, so I guess we could always just make fun of blank. I'm gonna miss Neon Blue song.
And we're gonna sing it every time we order that cheesecake.
Should bring it with us.
It depends how good it is.
Could be good.
We gonna try all that stuff with the password preview.
I don't know if there's enough time in the password preview.
It's like you're in, you're out. Bye.
Yeah.
I need 2 hours to cover the Satuli Canteen menu, man. And serious stuff in new counter service.
All right, what's up? Who
Here we
got?
go.
Someone set off.
Oh, you
someone
said,
set off
said
Siri.
it's serious stuff.
Oh, and
She-
Siri thought I was talking to it. All right.
That kept happening with Alexa. I kept saying select.
Oh.
And she's like, I can't help you with that.
All right, Nick, let's see if we get at least one match here. I guess we could always make fun of blank during the monologue.
I'm gonna go with I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but the blue cheesecake from Pandora.
Blue
cheesecake.
There it is.
All right, stuck with Pandora. There we go. Let's see if we can get a match. Let's bring on somebody whose name I don't have. But let's just go with David.
All right. I think we keep the song and we joke about how bad Pandora Land is.
We can't see it. What's it say?
I don't. That's not a match, right? Yeah.
Not a match.
Oh, Pandora Land.
Ashley. Star Wars Land,
We
not a
tried that.
match.
It didn't work. We need a new song.
We go with Zach.
I said we can joke about the lack of good barbecue. It's a big deal to me. Hashtag sauce boss.
No, not a match. Jason.
How about the old standby Lou Mangello?
It's kind of like blue cheesecake.
I almost said that.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, we got 2 more left. Let's see. Michelle.
I said Nick. We can always make fun of Nick.
Keep that up. Because I also said Nick.
Of course.
And I also said Nick.
Nicola Creepio.
Oh.
Oh, we have a tie.
We do.
So the game's a tie because we're out of time.
Oh, well.
So they'll both get prizes.
They'll both get prizes.
Thanks
Done.
for playing, guys.
Thank you, guys. All right. Appreciate it. My super match for this one was Blank Canteen, by the way.
No, could have been Skipper, Satuli,
Yeah. Could have been.
Oasis.
Empty.
Just give them all prizes and be done.
They're all getting prizes. It doesn't matter.
You're getting a prize. And you're getting a prize.
And you get a mug. And you get a mug. And Michelle doesn't.
Well, that was 3 hours.
I'm still waiting on my mug.
What mug are you getting?
Any of them. I've been around here for 7 years.
7?
7?
Michael's
Yes.
a robot. I don't know what's going on. In all seriousness, I know tonight's show has been kind of a disaster.
Just
but
the 3rd hour.
how much time we got?
40 seconds.
Oh, okay. I just want to thank everybody for listening to WDW News Tonight. It's been a fun first 50 episodes. I know we're looking forward to doing many, many more. Nick, you got anything left to say?
No, it's been great. I love this. This is fun.
Keep moving forward.
And
Thanks for
remember,
being with
kids, see what a little wishing can do.
Apparently
See
nothing.
what a little alcohol and drugs can do, kids. Good night.
Drugs.